From the Berry Center in Cypress and engineered by the Legacy Sports Network, welcome to Saturday Night Football presented by Texas Emergency Care Center. Tonight it's a District 17 5A showdown as the 3-2 Langham Creek Lobos play host to the 3-2 Cy Creek Cougars. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Along with Brent Moody, I'm Michael Silvers. Jay Darneal's coming up shortly. It seems to be the consensus that Langham Creek's victory over Cy Falls last Thursday was an upset. But if you ask the Lobos, it was not an upset. They thought they could beat the Golden Eagles all along, especially since they possess one of the most prolific quarterbacks in the state of Texas today, senior Connor Feast.
Yeah, and Connor's doing an outstanding job this season. He's just under 60% on his completion percentage, 11 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions so far.
You could say that Cy Creek were upset by Jersey Village last week, 35-21. The Cougars have had to deal with injuries, especially at the quarterback position, where they're now playing their third quarterback of 2012, and that's Zach Williams, who came on during the Cy Falls game and is now 1-1 as a starter. But Brent, in this district, you really cannot afford to lose 2 in a row.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose 2 in a row, and it's going to be based on their running game. They're going to have to get the running game going early so they can really kind of aid the third-string quarterback.
When we return down to the field to Jay Darneal, he'll give you his thoughts on what he was able to speak with in terms of the coaches of tonight's game, Greg McCaig and Tom Thompson. We'll return to the Berry Center in just a moment here on FoxSportsSouthwest.com.
Open a Texans checking account with First Community Credit Union, and you could win a trip to the big game in New Orleans. Just visit TexansChecking.com and open your account. Signing up is easy and free. You'll get a customized Texans debit card. And best of all, you could win a trip to New Orleans for the big game or other great prizes like trips to Texans road games and the 2013 draft in New York City. Be a fanatic. Visit TexansChecking.com and sign up for your chance to win. First Community Credit Union, the official credit union of the Houston Texans.
Hey, thanks for the VIP treatment, Kerry.
Thanks for saving me all that money on my car insurance, Robert.
That's State Farm's discount double check. We dig through your policy, find any hidden savings.
That's funny. Before every home game, I used to do an Ivy double check.
Really?
Yeah, people drop all kinds of stuff in here. Old cell phone, French horn. Andre Dawson?
What year is it?
Let State Farm find your hidden savings with a discount double check.
Caught it! Woo!
Get to a better state. State Farm.
You know the first thing people say after trying Raising Cane's premium, fresh, never-ever-frozen chicken fingers? Served with extra long crinkle-cut fries, made fresh daily cane sauce, and grilled Texas toast? They say, "Where have you been all my life?" To which our chicken fingers don't reply because, well, chicken fingers can't talk. Raising Cane's. One love.
When you're thinking of changing jobs or you're an employer needing to hire personnel, then you need to talk with Metter Staffing Services. Metter Staffing has been in business for over 4 decades and is one of the largest staffing services in the Houston area, servicing a national market. Metter Staffing has specialists wanting to serve you in the areas of engineering, accounting, administrative support, industrial, IT, marketing, and many other job categories. They have 7 locations to serve your staffing needs. Call 713-941-0616 and they can direct you to the office nearest you. Metter Staffing on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
The following footage was captured at a local grocery store. This man just took money from his bank that wasn't in his account. Did you catch it? Let's see that again. There, he just got 10 cents back for every $10 or more purchase on his debit card with cashback counts checking from Community Bank. Imagine a bank that actually pays you to use your debit card. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
College football returns to Reliance Stadium as the Big 12 faces off against the Big 10 at the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas, Friday, December 28th. Bring your family and friends to experience the passion, pageantry, and football tradition that can only be seen in the Lone Star State. For more information, go online to MeinekeCarCareBowlOfTexas.com or call 832-667-2390. We'll see you in December for a football celebration as big as Texas.
Welcome back to a breezy Berry Center. In advance of Cy Creek and Langham Creek in a District 17 5A affair, let's check in with the third member of our team, Jay Darneal.
Boy, guys, you can really hear the wind down here. It's really whipping around. I wonder if that's going to have a lot of effect on Connor Feast, the quarterback for Langham Creek. I talked to Todd Thompson earlier, and he did mention, Connor Feast is the key cog here in this offense. He makes a lot of changes. He does not change the play, however. Watching him, it looks like he kind of does, but he does not have that authority to change the play at the line of scrimmage. But he is the key, and the key that Coach Thompson also said is turnovers. Do not turn the football over, and with this explosive offense, they can win. Coach McKegg, on the other hand, he is, just snake-bitten with some injuries. Played a terrible game last week against Jersey Village, and he even admitted that himself. And I expect them to come back very, very strong this game. I don't know if it's going to be enough firepower to beat this Langham Creek offense, though. Michael?
All right, thank you very much, Jay. When we return, we will have the opening kickoff here from the Berry Center in Cypress, Texas. Cy Creek trying to avoid dropping 2 in a row in this district. Meanwhile, Langham Creek trying to keep pace with Cy Falls and Cy Ranch. We're glad you're with us. We'll have some fun. Stand by. Kickoff is next.
Nestled in the comfort of the Texas Gulf Coast, Deer Park, Texas continues to prove why the birthplace of Texas is on everyone's mind. Voted best affordable suburb by the Bloomberg Business Week, Deer Park is home to many businesses and continues to grow in population and industry. With its close proximity to the Houston Ship Channel, Deer Park is home to many industrial leaders like Dow and Shell. Voted in the top 10 most affordable places to live by CNN Money, Deer Park lures many new residents year-round. These residents enjoy the comforts of many retail outlets, recreational locations, and historic sites like the Battleship Texas and San Jacinto Monument. And with a recognized school district that boasts award-winning athletic, culinary, and journalism programs, Deer Park continues to gain the attention of people nationwide. Come see what everyone's talking about and make your next visit to Texas a rebirthing experience in the birthplace of Texas. Don't worry, boots and jeans are optional. Work, stay, play, explore. That's Deer Park, Texas. Uniquely you.
How about an ale? Bigger. No, bigger still. It's good to be king. This fall, experience king-size dining, shopping, merriment, and more at the Texas Renaissance Festival. Discount tickets are on sale now at Randall's, Walgreens, Wood Forest National Bank, and online at TexRenFest.com. The Texas Renaissance Festival. Choose your own adventure.
When it just can't wait, come to Texas Emergency Care Center. We're a licensed, freestanding emergency room, open 24 hours a day, every day. Whether it's a broken bone or chest pain, the doctors and staff at Texas Emergency Care Center specialize in emergency medicine. We're ready and waiting, so you don't have to. At Texas Emergency Care Center, you'll be seen in minutes. We're open 24/7 in Pearland, Cypress, and Atascocita. Find us online at txercare.com.
Hi, my name is Sun. I'm the distribution center manager of O'Reilly Automotive, and we distribute automotive parts to the customers throughout the Southern California. We chose the Moretta Valley because the local government is very pro-business, and they help us to recruit a lot of the team members we have in the building today. We are the leading company for the aftermarket car parts here in the United States. Right now, we carry 132,000 parts in stock. We sell the hard parts like alternative starters to soft parts like cleaners, soap. Well, we involve in the community with United Way through the youth program sponsorship, and we like to give back to the community we live in. We really offer very competitive wages, plus we offer health, dental, vision, as well as employee could purchase part of O'Reilly through their payroll deduction. Thanks for coming to O'Reilly. Please choose our O'Reilly stores for all your automotive needs.
Won't you be good to yourself? And don't you feel like coming home? It'll be like coming home.
Some rooms feel like a fishbowl. But in our Roomy Suites, you can spread out and live a little. With breakfast, dinner, and drinks included, you'll feel right at home.
Back here at the Berry Center on an 84-degree evening, and you can tell the wind is blowing here. You hear it in our microphones.
Yeah, that 84 is going to be dropping quick.
It was cooler at the beginning of this week, and of course, typical Houston and the greater Houston area, things heated up quite rapidly. The wind is blowing currently out of the south at 17 miles per hour with gusts of upwards to 24 miles per hour. And Cy Creek coming in off the upset loss at the hands of the Jersey Village Falcons last week, 35-21, while Langham Creek defeated Cy Falls 37-35. And we mentioned at the top of our program, Brent, how in this district, many say you cannot afford to lose 2 in a row because a 6-3 team could make the playoffs. It might be a stretch to say 5-4 because these teams play different games. And for Cy Creek, with a third-string quarterback who has performed admirably tonight, they have a tough task against a very prolific offense in the Langham Creek Lobos.
Yeah, Langham Creek does give up over 450 yards a game defensively, so if Cy Creek can get the running game going and try to help out the third-string quarterback a little bit, not put so much pressure on his shoulders, I think that Cy Creek has a good chance of winning. But they don't want to, as you said, they don't want to lose 2 in a row.
What about some other areas on the field that could play a role here tonight for the victor, either Langham Creek or Cy Creek?
Well, you got to dominate the line of scrimmage, either offensively or defensively, and whichever team can not turn the ball over is going to have the best chance of winning.
Langham Creek won the opening coin toss but deferred their option to the second half. Thus, the Cy Creek Cougars will receive the ball and they'll be out on offense first. This is an offense that is averaging 380 yards per game.
This kid has a leg. He was kicking 50-yard field goals into the wind in pregame.
Number 16, Lath Tucker. Colton Earnhardt is back deep to receive, along with Davian Masters. This kick will be returnable, and Earnhardt, we're underway. Glad to have you with us. From the 1, Earnhardt over the 20 and tripped up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for the Cy Creek Cougars. Down on the field in special teams to make the tackle, Nico Costanzo, as we look at the McDonald's starting lineups for the offense of the Cy Creek Cougars. Zach Williams, the quarterback, 641 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, a completion rate of over 57%. Masters in the backfield. The receivers are Chan, Court, Huff, and McKeag. Cravey, Rodriguez, Andrew Rodriguez, and Nick Russell are up front on the offensive line. Empty backfield, shotgun. Zach Williams will throw on a screen, and a little confusion on this side of the field between McKeag and Huff on which one that pass was actually intended for. And the pass falls incomplete.
And Jabari Salter was playing the receiver, didn't even see the ball. If he was watching the ball, that's 6 points the other way.
The Langham Creek defense up front, Winston, Collins, and Green. Costanzo, Holguin, Ross, and Morris in the receiving core. Salter, Hobbs, Batista, and Land in the secondary. Completed pass to Huff on this side of the field to the 37, make it the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pass from Williams to Huff.
That's going to bring up the first third down of the game.
Cy Creek with that quick no-huddle offense, get back to the line of scrimmage. Another pass right side complete to the coach's son, Matthew McKeag, the senior, is brought down at the 46-yard line after an 8-yard pass play.
And a great job there, just knowing where the sticks are, get right past them and get open and show your numbers to the quarterback.
McKeag with over 100 yards receiving coming in. No touchdowns for the senior, and we have an early whistle. Our referee is Rocky Marcinelli, and a false start called on the Cougars.
False start on the Cougars, still first down.
So an early penalty on the Cougars. They were penalized just 3 times for 12 yards in their loss against Jersey Village last week. Langham Creek in their 2 losses this season to Klein Oak and Cy Ranch gave up over 500 yards of offense. First down and 15 for the Cougars. And the first carry of the night for Davian Masters. Gets it out to the 44-yard line before he is corralled by Nico Costanzo. Just a 2-yard run for Davian Masters, who gets the start, but his backup, Terrell Aldridge, leads the team in rushing with over 370 yards. Second down and back on the ground to Masters. Nope, this time it is Terrell Aldridge, and he is thrown for a loss in the backfield by junior DJ Collins. That's a loss of 3.
Yeah, DJ Collins led the way, but it looked like all 3 of the guys on the line got into the backfield immediately.
Had a chance to chat with Todd Thompson during pregame warm-ups, and he said if he was the opposing defense or the offense of his defense, I would look out for DJ Collins. Screen pass to Jacob Court, well short of the first down. Tackled at the 44-yard line, and on the tackle, senior defensive end Lewis Green. Punt time for Cy Creek, so they're not able to adjust after being penalized after getting the first down.
It does not look like they're punting.
Well, Zach Williams does double up as the punter, but a timeout is taken early. Oh, nope, flag on the far side of the field. Another penalty.
False start on the Cougars.
Well, 2 early penalties. And Zach Williams does double up as the punter. And one would assume now he's going to punt this one away. Nobody back for the Lobos. And not the best punt. Shanked off the side of his foot, and Williams will give the Lobos excellent field position.
Yeah, with a punt like that, they might as well have just gone for it on 4th down.
The Lobos will begin in Cy Creek territory at the 40, see where they spot it, 48-yard line, just a 9-yard punt. So we look at the Langham Creek offense presented by McDonald's, the quarterback, prolific Connor Feast, 1,769 yards through the air, 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, completing just under 60% of his passes. Williams joins him in the backfield. Iki, Hobbs, Harris, and Williams, the wide receivers. Cantu, Luttrell, Thompson, Reed, and Killian are up front. Shotgun and an early penalty. Very auspicious start for both offenses here tonight.
Three penalties, all 3 false starts.
That'll take the Lobos back in their own half of the field. They'll scrimmage now from their own 47-yard line after committing the false start penalty. Last week, they put up 475 yards of offense in their win by 2 points over Cy Falls. Feast threw for 397 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Todd Thompson calls the plays, although offensive coordinator is Donald Lawrence. The offense runs through the head coach. Spent 10 years as the offensive coordinator at Cy Falls High School. Option and a pitch to Williams. Williams already into Cougar territory, picks up a first down on a 16-yard run.
Yeah, just all kinds of space on the left side. And he got down 15 yards before he found someone that he needed blocking. Iki able to spring him for about 5 more yards. Just a great pitch, and he's around the corner. There's nobody near him. Then his wide receiver gets him another block for about 5 more yards.
First down and 10 for the Lobos. Williams, and he is swallowed by the nose guard, Remington Connors. Loss of a yard on the play as we take a look at the Cy Creek defense. The defensive coordinator in his first year, Jason Profit.
Number 42, Remington Connors.
Isaac Johnson, Remington Connors, Sahar Sharif, Brown, Zarowski, Prentice, the linebackers. 5 in the secondary with Hornsby, Thomas, Height, Middleton, and Earnhardt. Second down and 16 from the 38-yard line. Cougars show blitz. Handoff Williams. Williams is tackled by linebacker junior Brandon Brown. 33-yard line, a 5-yard run for Williams. Brings up a third down for the Lobos. Williams came in 574 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns, averaging over 9 yards a carry.
Just a great job there by Brandon Brown breaking down and making that tackle in the hole.
Third down from the 33-yard line. From the 6, pass by Feast, and he throws it over the head of his receiver, Matt Williams. And on the coverage, Henry Height, 4th down for Langham Creek.
Looked like Height got there just a little early, but that ball well overthrown. There is some contact here. Both of the guys going up for the ball, though.
4th down for the Lobos.
I don't see why they wouldn't kick from here with this wind. Their kicker was drilling them from 50 yards into the wind.
I'm glad that you brought that up because Todd Thompson mentioned that to us in pregame, that essentially he'll let Tucker go from 40. Under pressure on the blitz, Feast scrambles to his right, throws, and it is caught. What a catch to the 10-yard line by Matt Williams. 24 yards on the pitch and catch, and a great improv from the senior Connor Feast.
Yeah, Connor Feast is looking down the field the whole time. The pocket breaks down. He has great awareness to get out of the pocket and try to find something downfield as he's still going towards the sideline, and a great catch.
Converts on the 4th down, 1st down and goal for the Lobos on the Cougar 10. Zone read, and Williams blown up in the backfield. Brandon Brown, the linebacker. A loss back to the 14, a 4-yard loss.
Number 44.
Yeah, and Brown just shoots the gap, is untouched in the backfield right as the running back gets the ball. Great tackle.
Brown, a 5'11", 220-pound junior. Made a couple of stops here in this defensive series for the Cougars. And that forces a 2nd down from the 14-yard line.
It might just be those white uniforms, but he looks bigger than 220 pounds.
Feast deploys 4 receivers on 2nd down and goal. Play fake, pass, complete. Dominique Harris wrapped up immediately by free safety Colton Earnhardt. Down to the 9-yard line, a 5-yard reception for Harris, who leads the team in receiving yards with 651. That was his 34th catch of the season. Exploded for 232 yards last week in the win over Cy Falls. He had a couple of touchdown grabs against the Golden Eagles.
Earnhardt was deep in coverage there and got a late break on the ball, but still made a great play to get up to the receiver and bring him down.
Coming down to 6:35 remaining in the first quarter. No score. Cy Creek were forced to punt. Langham Creek converting on a 4th down. Now had 3rd down and goal from the Cougar 9. Feast on a play fake. Under pressure. Scrambles. Throws it away. Closest one to it in the end zone, Dominique Harris, but he was well covered by Trent Middleton.
Number 12,
and now another 4th down facing the Lobos.
That should have been 4th down there.
That's 4th down for the Lobos.
You know, with this offense, guys, I think Todd Thompson has so much respect for his offense that they thought they could get that. But, of course, at this point, it's an easy field goal.
Leif Tucker, 26-yard field goal is no good as he pushes it to the right.
Did I say that?
We won't hold you to it. So the Cougars will come back out. They get the defensive hold. The ball will be coming out to the 20-yard line with another chance offensively to get something going. They did get a 1st down in their previous series, but they unfortunately had to punt. And they'll begin with 5 receivers deployed for senior quarterback Zach Williams. Handoff to the motion man. Coming along the left side, Terrell Aldridge. And Aldridge works his way for 9 yards. Maybe just give him 8. Keith Batista comes in from his strong safety position. The sophomore makes the tackle. But they will give Aldridge a 9-yard run.
Just a patient run there. He's waiting for something to develop and then just ended up doing it all on his own.
Pass left complete. Kyle Huff with a 1st down and making some moves to get more yardage as he will eventually be wrapped up at the 33, a 4-yard pitch play.
And he was trying to make some moves to try to free himself up and getting some space. Lobos did a good job of surrounding the wide receiver and giving him no place to go.
1st and 10 for the Cougars on their own 33. Handoff. New back in the game is Mercer. Jarrett Mercer with a flag down.
It's probably a hold.
There is a flag on the play.
Yes, sir. Well, so far, Cy Creek have committed as many penalties as they did last week, already with 3
The penalty is
They've been penalized for 20 yards here in the first quarter. So they'll mark off the 10.
They have more penalty yards against them than yards gained.
Oh, they're going to take the lost yardage instead, nullify the penalty. 2nd down and 13. Williams waggles to his right. Design run, out of bounds. The 35-yard line, chased out by Jalen Morris, senior outside linebacker.
He's forced out of bounds by Jalen Morris, number 15. The play brings up 3rd down for the Cougars.
And he's rolling out to his right. He's looking down the field the whole time, but he never found anything, just tucks and runs and able to pick up some yards.
3rd down and 8 from the 35. Mercer in motion, handoff to him. Nope, keeper. And the ball comes loose as Williams fumbles. Langham Creek have recovered in their own half of the field. On the recovery, Keith Batista.
And just goes right up the middle here, and outstanding play to reach around there and strip it. Looks like that was 36 on the strip, 37 on the tackle.
Yeah, Costanzo stripped Williams of the ball. Now Langham Creek +1 in their turnover margin. Cy Creek came in a +5 in their turnover ratio. That is the 7th fumble loss by the Cougars this season. So now it's 1st and 10 as Langham Creek will take over. They'll scrimmage from their own 47-yard line. Williams in the backfield along with the senior quarterback Connor Feast. Feast will deliver a deep pass, looking for Harris, and he overthrows him by about 3 yards. On the coverage, Phillip Thomas. Now, Phillip Thomas listed as what they call an adjuster. Essentially, he's a 3rd safety in the secondary for Cy Creek, and that is a new defensive formation brought aboard by first-year defensive coordinator Jason Proffitt. Pass falls incomplete. Feast now 2 of 5 here early for 29 yards.
It almost looked like Harris pulled up on that ball too early, like he thought it was going to be well overthrown. I think if he runs through it, he's able to get to that ball.
Another 4-receiver package. Icky to the bottom of your screen. Feast options, pitches to Williams. This has had success back in the first series, and it has success here as he scampers down to the Cougar 40-yard line on a 13-yard run.
3rd first down of the game on the pitch, and they get into the backfield, Cy Creek, and good job by Feast to get rid of that ball when he did. Otherwise, he's taking a sack and maybe even a fumble.
Kyle Zarowski came in and forced the pitch and forced 13 yards from the junior running back Jeremiah Williams. Had 92 yards on 10 rushes last week. Scored 2 touchdowns of 46 and 41 yards against the Cy Falls Golden Eagles. Handed Cy Falls their first loss of the season. On 1st down, spinning Williams to the right side. Williams with a 1st down across the 30. Runs into his blocker. Dives down inside the 25 to the 23 on a 17-yard run.
On just an outstanding spin move. He's trying to go up the middle. There's nowhere to go. He spins it back out to the outside and just beats the defense to the edge. A good downfield block there from number 2. I believe that's Hobbs, Caleb Hobbs.
1st down, Langham Creek haven't had a trouble moving the ball in their first 2 drives of this game, but do have the missed field goal from 26 yards out. Lath Tucker pushed it to his right. And on 1st down and 10, Feast will throw to the end zone, and it is incomplete with a flag down.
I think that's incidental contact. He's just going for the ball also.
Pass intended for Icky. Dietrich Hornsby in on the coverage, leads the Cougar defense with 4 interceptions this year.
Boy, that was really, really good coverage by Hornsby. I honestly, I agree with you up there. I didn't see a single bad thing about that defensive play.
He didn't touch him. They just kind of bumped as they were both looking back for the ball.
And they each have a right to the ball. They were both looking back, so they're discussing it.
They might just wave this one off. Oop.
Pass interference is called on Dietrich Hornsby.
Pass interference on the Cougars is the call.
Let's see the replay here. It's going to be so late in the play. The ball's in the air while they're contacting. That's not.
I don't know. They may call him for the arm bar with his right arm, Hornsby, but that would be the only thing. So from the 23 down to the 8-yard line. Fourth penalty already on Cy Creek. This time the defense gets called for pass interference. And it sets up another first down and goal situation here for the Lobos. Just outside of 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, and another penalty marker. False start on the Lobos. Not the start that either team wanted.
Yeah, and it's too late in the season to have this many false starts.
Well, the Cy Creek defense very active along the line of scrimmage with their linebacking core. Perhaps throwing off the offensive front of the Langham Creek Lobos. The loss due to the penalty drops the Lobos back to the 13-yard line. Feast throws to the back of the end zone, and it is just out of the reach of Caleb Hobbs. Phillip Thomas on the coverage for the Cougars. That brings up a second down and goal. 3 straight incomplete passes thrown by Connor Feast.
And it looked like Hobbs was just going to make an outstanding play here at the end, and just comes up a little short.
Second down and goal for the Lobos. Ball resting on the 13-yard line. Feast had 537 passing yards against Cy Ranch a couple of weeks ago, 5 touchdowns in the loss, and he hands it off to Williams on the delay. Williams inside the 5, barreling down to the 2, where he is wrapped up by Colton Earnhardt. Third and goal from the 2 on an 11-yard run.
On an outstanding play call there, running the delay. And
now it is Feast straight ahead. No signal yet from either linesman, and he is stopped short of the goal line. As you were.
Yeah, Brandon Brown was right there in the hole that Jeremiah Williams came through, but by the time he saw that he had the ball, it was right past him.
Fourth and goal from the 1, and Feast dives.
He didn't get it. The Cougar defense holds. He didn't get in.
Absolutely not. Let's see which one of the Cougars got to him first.
I believe that was 26, Zarowski.
And the Cougars take over on downs.
So they convert on 1 4th down in this first quarter. Miss a field goal on another 4th down, and then on the doorstep, they are denied by the Cougars on a great goal line stand and the tackle by Zarowski. And the Cougars keep the Lobos out of the end zone, but will start just outside of their end zone. On first down, Williams throws it deep. And oh, what a catch! Jacob Court speeds away. Has one man to beat coming in. Jacob Court, a 99.5-yard touchdown catch, and the Cougars are on the board.
That'll get you some momentum. Great defensive stand by the Cougars, then first play after the turnover on downs, a 99-yard touchdown pass. Zach Williams does a great job stepping up into the pocket, just lofts it up for his his wide receiver to run right underneath it, and makes a great play, throwing into double coverage. Both the defenders went for the ball, and Cy Creek comes away with it.
Will Froebel was coming in, thought he might have had a chance to get it, and now a fake. Court with the ball, and he just falls down. They tried to fake the extra point. Sometimes you can be just a little too cute. But the score remains Cy Creek 6, Langham Creek nothing. 2:55 to play in the first. Here from the Berry Center.
Where are you living now, Will?
Where am I living? The only place I can afford.
Here it is, just like you left it.
Okay, I was smart enough to notice that this totally loaded daily double is now on the McDonald's extra value menu. Only paid $1.99. So hey, I can handle this. I got this great kind of loft space.
No way. Cool.
Check out McDonald's Extra Value menu and find the big taste of the Daily Double for just $1.99. Just one of the great Extra Value menu tastes. The simple joy of being smart.
Another look at the fake extra point. Jacob Court stumbled on the field turf. Being chased down by Jabari Salter. So the score remains 6-0, and the question is why fake to begin with?
And number 5, Jacob Hobbs.
And now with a touchdown and an extra point, Langham Creek would be in the lead. But so far the defense has bent, but it hasn't broken for Greg McKagan and his Cougars. A very easy drive summary for the Side Creek Cougars as they have the lead 6-0.
99-yard touchdown pass from Williams to Court caps off a drive of just one play, 99 yards, 16 seconds off the clock. They went for two and did not convert. That score coming with 2:55 left in the first. It's 6-0 Side Creek on top of Langham Creek.
And a squib kick. Taken by Hobbs. Hobbs stays on his feet. And he's just tripped up down on special teams by Jonathan Woods Horton.
Caleb Hobbs, number 2 on the return for the Lobos. He's brought down in the play by Jonathan Woods Horton, number 20.
So the Lobos will come back out on offense, led out by their senior quarterback Connor Feast. Has interest shown by Rice in Arkansas, but he didn't get a chance to participate in spring and summer drills. And top recruiter Randy Rogers told Todd Thompson earlier, just wait until November. The offers will come for Connor Feast.
Yeah, that's you don't really want to go to Arkansas right now.
No.
Unless he wants to be a part of turning something around.
Lobos begin in scrimmage from their own 42. Feast throws, corner route, complete. Dominic Harris to the Cougar 41-yard line. 17 yards as the pass caught in front of Phillip Thomas.
Well, that was a beautiful route combination there. Eek was the clear-out player and just wide open underneath. Beautiful pass.
It looked like Harris didn't really know where he was on the field. Looked like he had some space to turn it up the sideline, but thought he was closer to the sideline, was just trying to get his feet in bounds.
One of the most important things that Harris did last week in the win over Cy Falls was make key catches late in the game to seal victory. We'll tell you what he had to say about it in just a moment. 1st and 10. Pass up the seam and is almost picked off by Colton Earhart. That pass intended for Harris, and it should have gone the other way.
Yeah, and Earnhardt was thinking about his yards after the catch or his interception return yards before he made the catch there. He should have caught that. That was in his hands.
Harris, on his performance in the Cy Falls game last week, he said, I just wanted to bring my team momentum, and I knew we needed it, and I wanted to beat them because I used to go there, Cy Falls. It was a big thing for me to show them what I got and bring my team victory. After the incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10 for Langham Creek on the Cy Creek 41. 2:35 remaining in the first quarter. Option, Feast on the keeper, picks up 2 down to the 39.
Cy Creek into the backfield pretty easily on that play, and it might have been because they got away with an offsides. It looked like 2 guys lined up in the neutral zone.
We talked about how prolific Feast is as a quarterback throwing the football. He's not so much the rusher, 53 carries coming in for just 100 yards. He has scored 8 touchdowns offensively on the ground and has doubled up for 19 total touchdowns through 5 games here in 2012. Inside the final 2 minutes and 3rd down and 8. Feast delivers left, and that out of the reach of Iki with coverage supplied by Hornsby.
There was more contact on that than the pass interference called in the end zone.
Defending for the Cougars, number 22, Dietrich Brown.
So now we have a decision
4th down, Lobos.
for Todd Thompson, the Lobos, and right now the offense is staying out on the field.
Yeah, I think anytime they're across the 50-yard line, they're just going to go for it. And with this offense, why not?
Williams in the backfield. Now Feast will punt.
I'm 0 for 2 today.
Are the 49ers going to win? Please say no. Punt down inside the 20 to the 17-yard line.
It fooled Cy Creek, too, because now they should have pinned them even further. But, hey, anytime you get somebody inside the 20-yard line, you did your job.
24 yards on the punt delivered by quarterback Connor Feast. And Cy Creek come back out will begin this possession on their own 18-yard line. Last week they picked up 363 yards of offense against Jersey Village. Scoring all 3 touchdowns in that game was Terrell Aldridge. Had touchdown runs of 59, 4, and 5 yards. And a handoff. Davion Masters is lifted and then planted down on the turf.
That was 36.
Nico Costanzo. Back to the line of scrimmage, though, for Masters.
Just hit him low and exploded up. Got him up off his feet and slammed into the ground.
Pass left, complete. Breaking out of a tackle, Bobby Chan. And Chan across the 25 to the 26, an 8-yard pass play. Brings up third down and short.
Makes the reception for the Cougars.
6 straight completed passes, Brent, for Williams.
It seems like Chan's been playing at Cy Creek forever.
Pass to the slot man, incomplete to Court, who also has that 99-yard touchdown. Tackled at the 30. First down on the 4-yard pass play.
That's the 4th first down of the game, 2 of 4 on third down conversions. And Williams, the third-string quarterback, but showing some poise, standing in the pocket.
Pass, that one complete to the 40-yard line. Chan again, and this quick-paced offense back to the line of scrimmage on a 9-yard pass play.
Nico Costanzo, 36, leads.
Chan team high in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. From a receiving standpoint, had 414 yards coming in and half a dozen touchdowns. Now Williams scrambles, throws to the flat, and throws complete to Sam Adams. Gets the first down, achieves it at the 44-yard line, hit out on the play by Eric Darrow.
Huge hit by
Salter.
Defending for the Lobos, Eric Darrow, number 11.
Salter comes over and gets him late. 11's in perfect position to push him out of bounds, but doesn't do it. Salter has to come hit him.
Here's Aldridge across midfield. First down for Terrell Aldridge. As we mentioned, he had all 3 touchdowns last week. Aldridge inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. 38 yards on the run for Terrell Aldridge.
And a huge carry. This is going to be the first play ran from Langham Creek side of the field. The only other time they were in Langham Creek side of the field was when he was running on the 99-yard touchdown catch.
First down from the 18. Pass complete to Chan on the inside screen. Chan inside the 15, down to the 14. That brings us to the end of a fast-paced first quarter. Time to catch our breath through 12 minutes. It is 6-0 Cy Creek on top of Langham Creek. Saturday Night Football presented by Texas Emergency Care Center will continue in just a moment.
Can't wait. Come to Texas Emergency Care Center. We're a licensed, freestanding emergency room open 24 hours a day, every day. Whether it's a broken bone or chest pain, the doctors and staff at Texas Emergency Care Center specialize in emergency medicine. We're ready and waiting, so you don't have to. At Texas Emergency Care Center, you'll be seen in minutes. We're open 24/7 in Pearland, Cypress, and Atascocita. Find us online at txercare.com.
Well, some of the youngsters enjoying what they're seeing here tonight. But right now, their Langham Creek Lobos are trailing 6-0 through the first 12 minutes. And Cy Creek will have first down they'll have second down as we start the second quarter of play. Have to be impressed with the third-string quarterback entering this season, Zach Williams. He has now completed 10 passes in a row.
Yeah, he's doing an outstanding job in this game. He's got a few games under his belt, and it's not just moving so fast for him.
Well, talking with Greg McCaig in pregame, the 2 touchdowns to 4 interceptions ratio coming in. just due to lack of experience. Here's a pass, complete. What a catch by Chan, and that's another thing that McKaig said was the ability of Chan to make catches like that so you don't exactly have to throw it on target.
Well, and Williams just fired that one in there. It did not look like much of a open space. 7th first down.
1st and goal and a false start. And the penalties like this are what helps a Langham Creek Lobo defense, because now they could substitute, bring a fresh player out. When you run this Oregon-style offense, then at times you just cannot bring out any fresh bodies.
3 false starts in 13 minutes of football for Cy Creek.
1st and goal from the 11. Handoff, Aldridge makes a cut. Aldridge down with the knee down at the 6. They may give him the 5. 6-yard run for Aldridge.
It looks like they're going to give him to the 5-yard line. And great job by Aldridge to cut that back, find some space, and pick up some more yards.
2nd down and goal from the 5. Shotgun for Williams. Yes, Kyle Huff. And now a timeout. 51 seconds into the second quarter. Cy Creek spend their first timeout. They lead 6-0 and are knocking on the door.
College football returns to Reliance Stadium as the Big 12 faces off against the Big 10 at the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas, Friday, December 28th. Bring your family and friends to experience the passion, pageantry, and football tradition that can only be seen in the Lone Star State. For more information, go online to MeinekeCarCareBowlOfTexas.com or call 832-667-2390. We'll see you in December for a football celebration as big as Texas.
Hi, welcome to Raising Cane's. You know Cane's is all about one love. It's chicken fingers that are always fresh, never ever frozen. A friendly crew, a fun atmosphere, and a perfect chicken finger meal every time. That is one love. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Now you take a look at Greg McKaig on the far side of the field. His offense leading 6-0. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Handoff to Mercer. Flag down in the area of a hold. Last thing you wanted after a timeout, run a play, get a penalty marker thrown on you.
There is a flag on the play.
Rocky Marcinelli, our head official.
Jalen Morris making the stop for the Lobos.
6th penalty in 13 minutes. Langham Creek entering the top 20 on Lonnie King's Examiner.com Week 6 rankings after their win over Cy Falls brought them into the top 20, listed as the number 18 team. Class 5A here in Houston.
4 teams not ranked moved up.
2nd down and goal from the 15. Williams under pressure. Throws complete to McKaig. McKaig hit hard at the 12-yard line. Jabari Salter on the hit. Just a 3-yard pass play.
Great job by Williams here. He's trying to find McKaig initially and then retreats to the left side of the field and buys himself some more time, and then McKaig ended up finding himself open. But a huge hit. As soon as he turned around, the defender was right there.
3rd down and goal. Williams throws. It is caught by McKaig. Touchdown.
Number 30, Matthew McKaig makes the reception for a Cougar touchdown.
First touchdown catch of the season. The coach's boy has given the Cougars a 12-point advantage.
What an outstanding throw there. Just rifled it in right past 2 defenders, and McKaig went up and got it.
So now another timeout taken here by Cy Creek. 10:25 remaining in the second. After they scored their first touchdown, they tried a fake extra point. absolutely went nowhere. So now, what do you think the discussion is about now? Do they try to go for 2 to go up by 14, or do they just try to kick the extra point? Jay, you're welcome in on this yourself.
Well, I think this early in the game, even though you messed it up by going for 2, I don't think you chase points this early. I think you wait, see what Langham Creek does, and then fourth quarter time, you need to, then you can do it then you go for 2 at that point. But anything I say, they're going to do the opposite, so they're going for 2.
Looks like it could be a direct snap to Huff, and it is on a Wildcat. Now he's going to throw it late, and he throws it short and incomplete. So the pass falls incomplete. The 2-point conversion fails. And with 10:24 remaining in the first half, Cy Creek on top of Langham Creek, 12-0.
You a fanatic? Open a Texans checking account with First Community Credit Union, and you could win a trip to the big game in New Orleans. Just visit TexansChecking.com and open your account. Signing up is easy and free. You'll get a customized Texans debit card. And best of all, you could win a trip to New Orleans for the big game or other great prizes like trips to Texans road games and the 2013 draft in New York City. Be a fanatic. Visit TexansChecking.com and sign up for your chance to win. First Community Credit Union, the official credit union of the Houston Texans.
What a pass.
And there's 2 defenders right in the path of that pass that could have easily deflected it. He just rifled it right past them.
Cy Creek will kick it off. They lead 12-0. 2 touchdowns. You may think 4 field goals. But 2 touchdowns, a missed fake extra point, and then a failed 2-point conversion.
Number 4 and number 5, Jacob Hobbs.
Jacob Hobbs, Caleb Hobbs back deep to receive. After the first touchdown, Kevin Patterson just kicked a squib kick down the field. Does the same thing here. Bobbled and then brought back. Caleb Hobbs takes it out to the 32-yard line.
Number 2, Caleb.
I want to remind you of a programming note. We will be dark next week, but we'll return in 2 weeks for more great high school football action here on FoxSportsSouthwest.com. Check our Twitter at Legacy Sportsnet. Go to our Facebook page. And, of course, our website at LegacySportsNetwork.com for more information on the game and time in your area.
Leading the defense.
Lobos off the sideline. Will begin first down and 10 from their own 32. Matt Williams to the bottom of your screen, split to the short side of the field. Handoff, Jeremiah Williams. Williams off guard left, across the 35 to the 36. Gain of 4 on the run, and here's your latest drive summary.
He's tackled on the play by
13-yard touchdown pass from Williams to McCaig. Williams' second touchdown pass of the game, capped off a drive of 13 plays, 82 yards, 3 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. They went for 2 and did not convert. That score coming with 10:24 left in the second. It's 12-0 Cy Creek on top of Langham Creek.
Second down and 6. Cy Creek bring 4. Feast throws. This side complete. Dominic Harris breaking tackles at the 40. Picking up a first down, then fumbles the football. It goes out of bounds. He'll be spotted out at the 48-yard line on a 12-yard completion. Great way of breaking tackles, and then he lost the ball.
First down for the Lobos.
Harris with 34 yards on 3 receptions here in the first half. Had over 650 entering the game. On the pump fake, handoff Williams, and that one did not fool.
Jeremiah Williams.
And on the tackle coming in to make the stop, Nicholas Tate.
Number 34.
Not really a good spot there. Looked like he got to midfield, and they're going to mark him about 1.5 yards shy.
9 minutes to go in the second quarter as darkness continues to fall over the Berry Center. Langham Creek, a 3-2 record overall, 3-1 in 17-5A. Cy Creek, a 2-2 record at 500 in the district. 2nd down and 9. Feast will throw. Under pressure. Throws it away. Well, I'll tell you, the one thing this senior quarterback does very well is make great decisions. Knew he saw nothing downfield, had nothing, just threw it away. Lived to play another down.
And he had Iki over there on the sideline, but there was a defender converging on him quick. I don't think he had enough time to try to squeeze that one in there, and the wise decision is to throw it away. 5th third down upcoming. They've not converted on the 3rd down yet.
Feast had 3 touchdown passes last week, a 62-yarder to Hobbs and 2 touchdowns of 85 and 21 yards to Dominique Harris. So far, he has been held to no touchdowns, along with the rest of the Lobo offense here in the first half. 3rd down and long. Handoff and nowhere to go for Jeremiah Williams. Isaac Johnson brings him down in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Isaac Johnson, number 90, leading the Cougar defense.
Punt team will come out. And Lath Tucker will execute this punt. Line of scrimmage at the 46-yard line. Feast had a punt earlier, and he's in on the punt team. And Tucker with an end-over-end kick. And that one, oh, what a terrible decision. Langham Creek recover. Earnhardt back deep to receive. It bounced right in front of him. He could not handle it, and Langham Creek have recovered.
Zach Morales recovers the fumble for the Lobos.
Just wide tried to come up and field the ball on the short hop, and there's no telling where the ball is going to go when it's going end over end like that, and went right off the return man. And Langham Creek, Johnny on the spot, able to get some really good field position after the terrible mistake there from Cy Creek.
Could be a very big turning point in this contest. 1st and 10. Lobos will scrimmage on the Cougar 25-yard line. Williams in the backfield out of the shotgun. Feast scrambles under pressure, and he is dropped by Isaac Johnson at the 39-yard line. A 14-yard sack.
Isaac Johnson makes the quarterback sack.
Well, we just mentioned his wise decision-making skills, and then he gets the 14-yard sack, but nowhere to go with the ball, and Cy Creek did an outstanding job getting into the backfield. It was just too late for him to try to make something happen.
Coming down to 7:15 remaining. 2nd down and 24 for the Lobos. They catch a break on Earnhardt's muff punt. Isaac Johnson with the 14-yard sack, dropping the Lobos outside of the 35-yard line in Cougar territory. On the play fake, Feast throws, and that one a little low for the intended target, Iki. And Giubi Iki, looking for his 11th reception of the season, came in with 135 yards and a touchdown on 10 receptions. Had 2 catches for 29 yards last week. But another incomplete pass thrown brings up another 3rd down for the Lobos, and they have not been able to convert on only on one, I believe, 3rd down here so far.
0 3rd down conversions.
Yeah, check that. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. 0. They are 0 for on 3rd downs, and they need 24. They need to get down to the 15-yard line. Feast throws. That one out of the reach of a diving Harris. Earnhardt on the coverage, and it's 4th down again.
And Harris still would have been shy of the 1st down marker, but that would have, if he makes that catch, that brings up a 4th and 1 as opposed to 4th and 24.
Keep in mind, Langham Creek are working against the wind. So Lath Tucker, a field goal attempt out of the question right now. The Lobos will go for it, needing the 15-yard line. Trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. Feast will punt it away again, and this time the Cougars will let it bounce, and it will roll into the end zone for a touchback. 37-yard punt with 27 yards net. Check it, 17 yards net. And the Lobos give the ball up to Cy Creek again, and for the Cougars, the muff punt by Earnhardt does no damage, at least on the scoreboard, and the ball will come out to the 20. 6:44 remaining in the second quarter. 12-0 Langham Creek, trailing Cy Creek. Masters in the backfield alongside senior quarterback Zach Johnson. Zach Williams, and it is Williams who's already caught the ball up once on a design run straight ahead to the 28-yard line, an 8-yard run.
Just went right up the middle with a huge gain there on first down. Really kind of opens the playbook up for you here on second.
And that's been a trend here in the first half for Cy Creek, especially on their scoring drives. They're getting good yardage on first down.
Well, yeah, and that 99-yard touchdown pass on first down really boosts that first down yardage.
Sure did.
Average.
That was the first score of the game, a 99-yard touchdown pass. And really, if you want to be particular, it was like 99.5 yards because the ball was inside the 1. Williams threw it out of the end zone, found court, broke a tackle, took it the rest of the way. Then a 13-yard touchdown pass from Williams to McCaig. 2-point conversions failing on each point after try. And that's where we stand at 12-0. Handoff, Davian Masters makes a cut. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It looks like he's going to be stopped short. Yes. Jalen Morris coming in, leading the way for the Lobos. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4.
Wind is really starting to pick up now.
Third down, Cougars.
On third down. Pass up, miscommunication, intended for Chan Chan. Pass was thrown behind as Chan Chan ran a streak route right up the sideline. Like Williams thought that Chan Chan would break his route off.
Yeah, it looked like he was wanting him to break his route off just past the sticks and be able to pick up the first there, but Chan Chan just not on the same page with his quarterback.
Well, that breaks a streak of 12 straight completed passes. End over end kick by Williams, and it bounces out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
I just don't think Cy Creek has a kicking game at all. Like, their third-string quarterback is the punter. They've not attempted an extra point.
31 yards on the punt. The Lobos will get it back, trailing by 12. And at some point, this Lobo team will score. Just a matter of when. But this Cy Creek defense have to be awfully impressed with what they've been able to do through the first quarter and through almost 7 minutes here in the second.
Yeah, and if Langham Creek doesn't go for it on fourth down as often, they make that field goal, they're potentially just 3 points down if they go for the field goals 2 times they're deep in Cy Creek territory.
Jeremiah Williams to the second level into Cougar territory, an 11-yard run on first down. Phillip Thomas corrals them after the 11 yards and a first down for the Lobos.
Yeah, just finds a hole right up the middle. Great job by the guys up front blocking, and Williams just follows his guys, picks the right hole, and picks up 11 yards.
1st and 10 with a 4-receiver package. 46-yard line, the line of scrimmage. On the ground, Williams, this time coming in to make the tackle. Linebacker Jordan Prentice, a senior, just a yard on the carry.
Jordan Prentice, number 31, makes the tackle.
A dozen carries, 72 yards in the first half for Jeremiah Williams. Look over to the sideline for the play call. Getting the signals. Option. Keeper for Feast with room to run. First down, and then he is tackled by Kyle Zarowski at the first down marker.
Number 12, Connor Feast.
It'll depend on the spot. He may have been short.
Tackles made on the play for the Cougars by
I think they should probably measure this. No, they're going to mark him short. Now, Feast did a great job on that run, and he tried to hold up long enough for Williams to get out in front of him. By the time Williams did, Williams missed a block.
Feast again keeps it himself, will get his first down as he pounds down to the 35 for a 2-yard carry. Converting on the third down and getting a Lobo first down, keeping the offensive drive alive.
Third down conversion, they're now 1 of 7 in the first half.
Coming down to 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter, 12-0 Cougars. Feast fires. Complete. 18-yard line to Caleb Hobbs, a 17-yard pass play.
Defending on the play for the Cougars, Philip Thomas, number 24.
Nope, that's going to be an 18-yard play.
For the Lobos.
First catch for Caleb Hobbs and another Lobo first down. Option pitch to Williams. Williams to the 15. Williams to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
Jeremiah Williams, number 28, with a Lobo touchdown.
23 yards, and Jeremiah Williams has scored his 9th touchdown of the season. That option play, Brent, has worked magically for the Lobos as we get another look. He was essentially untouched.
Yeah, and it all stems from Connor Feast, really. He knows when to hold it and when to pitch it, and that was the proper time to pitch. And Williams gets in, as you said, untouched from 23 yards out.
Extra point is good. 3:28 remaining in the second quarter. 12-7 Cy Creek here from the Berry Center.
College football.
Where are you living now, Will?
Where am I living? The only place I can afford.
Here it is, just like you left it.
Okay, I was smart enough to notice that this totally loaded daily double is now on the McDonald's extra value menu. Only paid $1.99. So hey, I can handle this. I got this great condo loft space.
No way, cool.
Check out McDonald's Extra Value Menu and find the big taste of the Daily Double for just $1.99. Just one of the great Extra Value Menu tastes. The simple joy of being smart.
Coming up on the Raising Cane's halftime show, we'll recap the first half with analysis and statistics, plus performances from the Cy Creek and Langham Creek marching bands. It's all coming up next on the Raising Cane's halftime show.
Back for the Cougars, number 2, Kyle Huff, number 19.
Langham Creek on the board. We mentioned before they started that last offensive possession that it would probably be just a matter of time, and they're back on the score. They're on the scoreboard for the first time, and here's how they did it.
23-yard touchdown run by Williams caps off a drive of 6 plays, 57 yards, 2 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. The extra point attempt was good. That score coming with 3:28 left in the second quarter. It's 12-7. Cy Creek on top of Langham Creek.
Tucker with a high pooch kick. Court from the 25, and not much else. Last night here in the district, Cy falls with a 7-point victory over Cy Ridge to improve to 4-1 in District 17-5A. Cy Ranch demolished Cy Lakes 52-7 to keep pace with the Golden Eagles, while Jersey Village defeated Cy Springs 47-13 with the win. Jersey Village now 2-3 in district play, while Cy Springs are 1-4. And going on at Pridgeon Stadium tonight, Cy Woods taking on Cy Fair. Both Cy Woods and Cy Fair 2-2 entering today. Handoff to Terrell Aldridge, trying to make men miss, and he ends up being tackled by Nico Costanzo. And Greg McKay out almost to the numbers, screaming at Aldridge to say, go forward, quit dancing around.
Yeah, it looked like he had a hole up the middle, and he was trying to bounce it out to the outside, and Aldridge was called out of the game, and he just slowly walked off the field.
Second down and 12. Williams throws it deep, and that one incomplete, intended for Kyle Huff, who either thought better of leaping for that because he knew he wasn't going to be able to make the catch, or he saw a couple of oncoming Lobos.
Yeah, he really mistimed his jump, whatever he was doing.
Quickly now, it is third down. 12 yards needed for a first down. Mercer checks into the lineup as the running back. 4 total wide receivers in the lineup. Bubble screen, and that one off the fingertips of Kyle Huff. Pounds his fist into the field turf, knowing he should have at least made the catch.
Then after that ball juggled around a bit, Morris with a huge hit.
Well, even if he does haul that one in, the likelihood, as you get a look at the night sky here above us at the Berry Center, the likelihood that he would have been able to get much yardage right after that catch, slim and none, but an excellent punt here by Johnson. All the way down to, I think they're going to spot it at the 17-yard line.
Excellent punt there, but just a terrible possession. Got the ball with 3:23 left in the half after Langham Creek just drove down and scored. Now you give them the ball back with 2:34 left till halftime, and if Langham Creek's able to score here, they're going to have all the momentum in this game.
57-yard punt for Zach Williams. And now first down and 10 for the Lobos as they try to go 2 for 2. Scored on their last possession, cut the lead to 5. Can they get back in the end zone with 2:34? The way that this offense runs, as high octane as it is, this could definitely be enough time for the Lobos to get back in the end zone and drive the field, culminating.
Cy Fair and Cy Woods at Pridgeon is 21-20.
A couple of good matchups on a Saturday night here in District 17 5A. What else is new? And there's a pass. What else is new? Feast to Harris, and Harris to midfield. 33 yards on the pickup.
And that the 12th first down of the game, an outstanding job. Feast finds him wide open over the middle, and Harris makes a guy miss. He's able to pick up a few more yards after the catch. It looked like he was almost going to split those defenders and get all the way to the end zone.
Spun off the tackle attempt by Jamarian Beck. First and 10 from the 50-yard line. Clock moving as we come down to 2:15 remaining until we go to the halftime. First and 10. Feast fires. This side, complete to Harris again. Harris makes one man miss. Makes another. Down to inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. 31 more yards.
And Harris is just his go-to guy. Another great pass from Feast, and the footwork here just to make these guys miss repeatedly.
31 yards.
Better block downfield, and he might get into the end zone.
Coming back to bring him down was Trent Middleton. Inside the final 2 minutes and in 2 plays, the Lobos are back in the red zone.
Yeah, they went from their own 17 to the Langham Creek 20 in about a minute.
Williams in the lineup, offset to Feast. And Williams will pound the rock down to the 16-yard line.
Jeremiah Williams up the middle for the Lobos. Defending for the Cougars.
He's going to go run right up the middle and get down to the 16. They're doing an excellent job on this drive, getting down into scoring zone, scoring range, and really bringing the clock down to not have Cy Creek have any kind of possession here in the second half. The first half.
Counting down to a minute remaining. Feast will throw. Delivers, and that one is caught by Hobbs. Touchdown.
Number 2, Caleb Hobbs.
Langham Creek have claimed the lead for the first time tonight as we have another look. What an excellent pass from Feast to Caleb Hobbs. Middleton beat on the coverage. $16 yards on the touchdown play. And Tucker on to give the Lobos a 2-point lead. Extra point is good. 58 seconds remaining in the first half. 14-12, the Lobos have their first lead.
Qualified personnel to staff your organization, it's a difficult assignment in today's job market. If this is a challenge for you, then call Metter Staffing Services. They've been assisting Houston area employers for over 43 years in locating all types of personnel, ranging from entry-level administrative candidates to CEOs, and virtually every other job category to meet your employment needs. Join the Metter Staffing conversation online on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Call 713-941-0616 today. Metter Staffing. They know the people you need to know.
Here's the touchdown play again. Talking with Todd Thompson in pregame, he said the reason why Harris and Hobbs have the numbers they do is because they play in the slot, and there's so many different route options you can run when you're set as a slot receiver as opposed to being a receiver on the outside. So many different routes you can run. That one an out route, and it went for a touchdown. Tucker with the pooch kick. This one will go out of bounds. Legal procedure call on the kickoff.
It's a penalty flag on the play. Lobos kick going out of bounds.
Ball will be set at the 30-yard line. We'll see what the offensive approach is here for Greg McKaig, who doubles up as the offensive coordinator for the Cy Creek Cougars. Quick decision here. He's going to make the Lobos re-kick. Don't forget, coming up on the Raising Cane's halftime show, get you caught up on what has happened here in the first half with thoughts and analysis. And plus, we'll have a performance from the Cy Creek Marching Band. Does not look like the Langham Creek's Marching Band is here, but
no, they're not, because Cy Creek played the national anthem, so, and Langham's the home team.
Okay. So we'll at least get a performance from the Cy Creek Marching Band as Langham Creek Band probably out of competition on this Saturday night. Pooch kick again. And that one is muffed. Oh, but Johnny on the spot was Court. Drops on it. Sam Adams had that one go right through his hands, off his chest. But Jacob Court, who has a 99-yard touchdown reception in this game, is right there to pounce on the loose ball. Second time a special teams miscue has occurred in this first half from the standpoint of the Cy Creek Cougars, but this time it did not go the other way. And the Cougars will come out in scrimmage from their own 36, and again we'll see what the offensive approach is here by Greg McKaig and the Cy Creek Cougars from an offensive standpoint. Masters checks in as the running back. He is off the right shoulder as he shifts in the backfield alongside quarterback Zach Williams. Williams to throw. He's under pressure. Throws. Complete to nope. Masters dropped it. Can't help your quarterback when you drop the pass.
That play running to the right, the officials running with it. There was a few blocks in the back from Cy Creek behind the play, but nobody was in position to see him.
Williams is 12 of 16 with 2 touchdown passes, 168 yards here in the first half, thanks in large part to the 99-yard touchdown pass that he threw to Jacob Kirk. Pass complete. Huff out of bounds. Keeping time on the clock. He's out of bounds at the 39, just a 3-yard completion.
Yeah, and a heady play there to make that catch and then realize he was in the middle of the field and immediately start heading to the sideline to try to stop the clock.
Jalen Morris angles him out of bounds. That brings up 3rd down and 7 with 43 seconds remaining until the Raising Cane's halftime show. And that one passes incomplete. And we've got my paperwork has just flown out here. I'll have to go retrieve it as soon as we get to the halftime break. Oh, there it is. Hopefully I can go find it. And the punt. I appreciate that. And there's the punt as I'm trying to focus on getting my statistical sheet back. Trying to protect it from the wind, and I thank this young lady here who's going to help me here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So the Lobos will take over on the 44-yard line after the punt by Zach Williams. 32 seconds. You think that's enough time for the Lobos to get back in the end zone?
With the wide receivers they have and the guy that they have pulling the trigger, anything's possible.
From the 44-yard line, in their own half of the field, the Lobos have scored on their last two possessions, 14 unanswered points after trailing 12-0. There's a pass, and that is dropped. Matt Williams, the intended target. Henry Height in on the coverage for Cy Creek, second down.
Pass incomplete, intended for Matt Williams, number 82.
And Williams has to come up with this pass right in the numbers. He has both hands on it.
15, defending on the play for the Cougars. Second down, Lobos.
Thinking about where he was going to go up the field after the catch, but you got to make that catch first.
Second down and 10. 2-point lead for Langham Creek. Cy Creek bringing the heat. Feast will throw it, and he'll throw it away. Throw it in the flats, no one home, and he does take a big hit. Remington Connors put Feast on his seat. Incomplete pass makes it third down.
It's the 8th third down upcoming. Langham Creek's looked pretty good on offense, but where they've lacked is converting on third downs.
22 seconds remaining in the first half. The skill position players look at the signals being called from their sideline. Feast delivers a pass complete to Harris. He'll get a first down as he drags Shaquan Crawford with him down to the 42-yard line. And a timeout taken by Langham Creek. 14 yards on that pass play.
15 first downs now for the Lobos, and
they convert on the third down. Harris, 6 receptions for 122 yards. 15 seconds to go. Cy Creek made some big stops, including a goal line stand from inside the one, which would lead to the 99-yard touchdown to start this scoring of tonight's game here from the Berry Center. But they've been on their heels in these last two Langham Creek offensive possessions.
Yeah, it'd be a huge stop for Cy Creek here. If they can keep Langham Creek off the scoreboard and go into the locker room at half just down 2 points, it'd be a huge swing of momentum if they can keep them off the board. But Langham Creek with a great kicker. Saw them in pregame kicking into this win, same direction they're going right now, drilling them from the 40. That's 50-yard field goal into the wind.
I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, it's a little harder to send them out there to kick that when there's guys coming at them.
Greg McCaig is, so take a look at some of the onlookers here from the Berry Center. He's out inside the 50-yard line on his sideline talking with referee Rocky Marcinelli and head linesman James Perry.
If they can pick up 15 yards here, 2 more timeouts.
Lobos, as Brent mentioned, with 2 timeouts remaining. Cy Creek with 1, although I'm sure they're not interested in calling that timeout. First and 10 for the Lobos. Feast under pressure from behind and is dropped by Remington Connors. And the Lobos will call their second timeout, stopping the clock with 7 seconds to go.
Not a time there that they wanted to take that sack. They needed to pick up some yards and try to get Tucker into a field goal range, but they're going to have to get a huge chunk of yards here on the second down.
That's a loss of 6 on the sack. Remington Connors in on the play defensively. Raising Cane's halftime show is coming up next. Come your way in 7 seconds of game time as it'll tick off the clock, and Jay Darnell down on the field will, I believe, talk with Todd Thompson on his way to the locker room to get his first half impressions as his team currently leads 14-12. You'll be seeing them a little bit later on during our halftime show. I was referring to the marching band. Cheerleaders wearing pink for Cy Creek tonight. Langham Creek's cheerleaders with pink pom-poms, celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in October.
Cy Creek's cheerleaders had their fathers come with them, and at the pregame they were trying to cheer. It's pretty impressive or hilarious.
I think I would go with the latter.
Probably so. Most of those men have not jumped in years.
Probably the last time, too. 14-12 Langham Creek 7 seconds ago. This could very well be the final play of the first half. They've come from 12 points down to take a 2-point lead. Screen pass out of the reach of Jeremiah Williams, and that will not be the final play of the first half. Pressure coming from Kyle Zarowski on a linebacker blitz. Third down now.
Feist trying to get rid of that ball and trying to hit Williams, just threw it way far behind him.
Third down, Lobos.
Well, on the play like this, I would throw it to Harris, as many tacklers as he's been able to shed. See if he can't work his way down into the end zone, but no real point in just chunking it up and seeing if they can go get it.
9th third down of the first half. Flag on the play. If this is on the defense, they'll get another one. Harris makes one man miss. Harris with a chance. Out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by the combination of Phillip Thomas and Jordan Prentice, but the marker, which lays at the 48-yard line on the Langham Creek half of the field, could play a role here. Right now, no time is left on the clock, but if this is an offense or defensive penalty, Langham Creek should get another play.
And I think it's going to be offsides against the defense.
Todd Thompson comes out. Rocky Marcinelli is our referee,
but to get another play, they have to accept the penalty. So there's
what he's wanting, and he's not going to get it, but he wants to decline the penalty and take the ball with one more play down here. But
that's not going to that's not going to happen. You have to accept the penalty and to have a play
right back, marking 5 yards back from the previous spot, or marking 5 yards forward.
It was worth a shot.
Sure.
Make sure you know the rule book.
Yeah, exactly. Any chance you have it.
He knew. He was just trying to sneak one by there.
Exactly.
Yeah, any chance that you can pull one on one of the officials, I think you take that chance. Hadn't had a penalty called on Cy Creek for a while, but this is their 7th of the first half.
And I think you're probably just going to see the same thing here, just a little dump off to Harris and see if he can't pick his way down the field, make a couple of guys miss.
Final play, unless there's another defensive penalty. Line of scrimmage at the Cougar 44. Feast, far side of the field. That one is dropped. And that is how the first half will end, as Jeremy Land couldn't haul that one in. So that brings us to the end of the first half with the score. The Langham Creek Lobos 14, the Cy Creek Cougars 12. Let's check in with Jay Darnell.
Now joined by Coach Todd Thompson. Coach, to me it looks like, and I don't know why they haven't noticed it yet, but every time you're in that twin set, if you just turn around here, face up here real quick, every time they're in that twin set and you run that clear out with the outside man, the inside man just goes 10 and out. He's wide open every single time.
Yeah, you know, we do have a spot right there that we're getting guys open, and you know, we've just got to hold up in protection a little bit better. We're having problems right now with holding up and having time to get the ball out, but we're going to work on it. We'll be better second half.
Do you think that's what caused the offensive struggles there early on?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a few times we left on that first drive with two plays we leave a guy unblocked.
So what adjustments can you make there?
Oh, we're going to go in, we'll draw it up, go back over it with our O-lineman. We'll be fine second half. I feel like we'll get in rhythm on offense.
Thanks for the time, Coach.
Thank you.
Back up to you, Michael.
All right, Jay, 14-12, the Lobos leading the Cougars. They came from 12 points down to take the lead. And that's where we're set after 24 minutes. Raising Cane's halftime show comes your way next.
Hi, my name is Son. I'm the distribution center manager of O'Reilly Automotive, and we distribute automotive parts to the customers throughout the Southern California. We chose the Moretti Valley because the local government is very pro-business, and they helped us to recruit a lot of the team members that we have in the building today. We are the leading company for the aftermarket car parts in the United States. Right now we carry 132,000 parts in stock. We sell the hard parts like alternative starters to soft parts like cleaners, soap. Well, we involve in the community with United Way through the youth program sponsorship, and we like to give back to the community we live in. We really offer very competitive wages, plus we offer health, dental, vision, as well as employee can purchase part of O'Reilly through their payroll deduction. Thanks for coming to O'Reilly. Please choose our O'Reilly stores for all your automotive needs.
Tonight, the Silverados are being led on the field by Colonel Rachel Lessiger, Lieutenant Colonel Caitlin Harper, Lieutenant Colonel Juliana Miller, Lieutenant Colonel Lainey Hardesty, Junior Captain Rachel Forbes, Junior Captain Brittany Foltz, Junior Captain Miranda Gillum, and Junior Captain Stephanie Steele. They are under the direction of Director Christy Groschke and Assistant Director Tiffany Sherdell. The Silverados would like to honor the Social Officer of the Week, Melody Taub. Silverado of the Week, Allie Miller. Spirit Girl of the Week, Michaela Smith. The Silverados would like to dedicate tonight's performance to anyone whose life has been affected by breast cancer. Please welcome the Cougar Band and the Cypress Creek Silverados as they do their field skirt to I've Got a Feeling. Please welcome the award-winning Cypress Creek High School Marching Band. The band is being led on the field by drum majors Spencer Wolf, Forrest Wolf, and Rachel Lehman. The band will perform its competitive marching program, Firebird Suite, featuring the music of composer Igor Stravinsky.
And what do you want? Can you total up the site frequencies? We got time for that.
Okay, I must warn you, when y'all watch this video on Monday, it's really, really windy. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, something like that. And like, oh my god! It is so random, but I think you went.
8th grade students from Blythe, Hamilton, and Campbellton Junior High. Please welcome members of the Cypress Creek Band for 2013. The marchers of the week are freshman girl Maria McAvoy, freshman boy Xavier Ramirez, upperclassman girl Kristen Russell, upperclassman boy Jared Walton, and the section of the week is the trumpet. The band is directed by Jerry Choke, Shirley Hosteen, Doug Harrington, color guard director Ray Winget, percussion assistant Daisy Valdez, and color guard assistant Amanda Carter. The band is thankful for the support from the Cypress Creek Band Boosters, Superintendent Dr. Mark Henry, Music Supervisor Larry Matushak, and Principal Sam Padilla.
Our 2012-2013 dance officers are Captain Victoria Vecchio, Lieutenant Kingsley Crater, Lieutenant Cortland Klein, Lieutenant Maddie Sheelo, and Lieutenant Caitlin Vincic. Please welcome the 2012-2013 Langham Creek Balladoras. Ladies, your music is on.
So get in the car, where we want. Inside, you want to steal it.
Social officers are President Aaron Persky, Vice President Mariah de los Santos, Secretary Bianca Rivera, Chaplain Shelby Horton, Parliamentarian Lauren Rain, and Historian Rebecca Ramos. Our Balladora of the week is Lorena Cortez.
Nestled in the comfort of the Texas Gulf Coast, Deer Park, Texas continues to prove why the birthplace of Texas is on everyone's mind. Voted best affordable suburb by the Bloomberg Business Week, Deer Park is home to many businesses and continues to grow in population and industry. With its close proximity to the Houston Ship Channel, Deer Park is home to many industrial leaders like Dow and Shell. Voted in the top 10 most affordable places to live by CNN Money, Deer Park lures many new residents year-round. These residents enjoy the comforts of many retail outlets, recreational locations, and historic sites like the Battleship Texas and San Jacinto Monument. And with a recognized school district that boasts award-winning athletic, culinary, and journalism programs, Deer Park continues to gain the attention of people nationwide. Come see what everyone's talking about and make your next visit to Texas a rebirthing experience in the birthplace of Texas. Don't worry, boots and jeans are optional. Work, stay, play, explore. That's Deer Park, Texas. Uniquely you.
Hey, thanks for the VIP treatment, here. Thanks for saving me all that money on my car insurance, Robert. That's State Farm's Discount Double Check. We dig through your policy, find any hidden savings. That's funny. Before every home game, I used to do an Ivy double check. Really? Yeah, people drop all kinds of stuff in here. Old cell phone, French horn. Andre Dawson? What year is it?
Let State Farm find your hidden savings with a discount double check.
Caught it! Woo!
Get to a better state. State Farm.
You a fanatic? Open a Texans checking account with First Community Credit Union and you could win a trip to the big game in New Orleans. Just visit TexansChecking.com and open your account. Signing up is easy and free. You'll get a customized Texans debit card. And best of all, you could win a trip to New Orleans for the big game or other great prizes like trips to Texans road games and the 2013 draft in New York City. Be a fanatic. Visit TexansChecking.com and sign up for your chance to win. First Community Credit Union, the official credit union of the Houston Texans.
Hi, welcome to Raising Cane's. You know Cane's is all about one love. It's chicken fingers that are always fresh, never ever frozen. A friendly crew, a fun atmosphere, and a perfect chicken finger meal every time. That is one love. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Just can't wait. Come to Texas Emergency Care Center. We're a licensed, freestanding emergency room open 24 hours a day, every day. Whether it's a broken bone or chest pain, the doctors and staff at Texas Emergency Care Center specialize in emergency medicine. We're ready and waiting, so you don't have to. At Texas Emergency Care Center, you'll be seen in minutes. We're open 24/7 in Pearland, Cypress, and Atascocita. Find us online at txercare.com.
How about an ale? Bigger. No, bigger still. Ah, it's good to be king. This fall, experience king-size dining, shopping, merriment, and more at the Texas Renaissance Festival. Discount tickets are on sale now at Randall's, Walgreens, Wood Forest National Bank, and online at TexRenFest.com. The Texas Renaissance Festival. Choose your own adventure.
Halftime here at the Berry Center, the Raising Cane's halftime show. The Langham Creek Lobos on top of the Cy Creek Cougars, 14-12. Michael Silvers and Brent Moody back here at the Berry Center. 14-12 is the score. 12-0 Cy Creek, then a 14-12 halftime score after 14 unanswered points scored by the Lobos.
Well, yeah, and it could be a 6 to a 9-point lead for the Lobos if they go for the points on a couple of those drives and if they don't miss that 26-yard field goal. But they Lobos, even though they're only up by 2, they look like they've been in control of the game and just made a few big plays here and there, let the Cougars score their 12.
From a Lobos standpoint, Connor Feast has been a little inaccurate, but late in the second quarter when they got their 2 scoring drives, particularly even in the first quarter a little bit, he's starting to hit receivers.
Well, yeah, he's starting to find Williams, and Harris is doing an outstanding job running his routes and getting open, and he's gotten more accurate as the game has progressed.
Now for the Cy Creek Cougars, a 12-0 start, but then the defense ran on and, got passed on. Good mix of play calls by the offensive coordinator and head coach of the Langham Creek Lobos, Todd Thompson. But for the better part of the first half, the Cy Creek defense played very well.
Yeah, the Cy Creek defense was playing very well. Their real problem in this game has been turnovers in the kicking game, where they've given great field position to the Lobos.
Now, the quarterback of the Cy Creek Cougars, Zach Williams, has played well, and we talked about it at the Open. He came in during the Cy Falls game, has come into this game 1-1 as a starter. He's looked good.
Yeah, there was a span there where he completed, I believe, 12 consecutive passes. He's been very accurate, and his receivers have been doing a good job catching the ball for him.
Right now, let's take a look at some of the first half highlights from a competitive 24 minutes here at the Berry Center. And on the first one, you see a great improv as Feast was able to find Matt Williams for a first down. And then look at this run.
Yeah, just an outstanding spin move by Jeremiah Williams, able to kick it out to the right and some great downfield blocking, able to get them into a little closer range.
And a big stop by the fourth down defense of the Cy Creek Cougars, which led to this.
Just an outstanding job by the receiver to come back to that ball, and great job by the quarterback to throw that into double coverage and trust your receiver is going to go get it.
After a failed fake extra point, Cy Creek would get back on the board on this pass play. Williams to McCaig.
And just rifles it right past 2 defenders on that play.
How about this option run and the touchdown by Williams? Untouched. And in the lead on this play. Feast the Hobbs. And at the half, 14-12, back with the start of the third quarter. From the Berry Center in Cypress, this has been the Raising Cane's halftime show.
Thing people say after trying Raising Cane's premium, fresh, never-ever frozen chicken fingers, served with extra long crinkle-cut fries, made fresh daily cane sauce, and grilled Texas toast? They say, where have you been all my life? To which our chicken fingers don't reply because, well, chicken fingers can't talk. Raising Cane's, one love.
How about an ale? Bigger. No, bigger still. Ah, it's good to be king. This fall, experience king-size dining, shopping, merriment, and more at the Texas Renaissance Festival. Discount tickets are on sale now at Randall's, Walgreens, Wood Forest National Bank, and online at TexRenFest.com. The Texas Renaissance Festival. Choose your own adventure.
Cool. I won again. Monopoly at McDonald's is awesome. 1 in 4 winners. Hard to beat those odds.
I can. I'm moving to San Diego.
Why?
It's the luckiest city in America. It's got the most sweepstakes winners and the fewest lightning strikes.
Doesn't matter where you are. Still 1 in 4.
Just the same, I think I prefer San Diego.
It's the 20th edition of Monopoly at McDonald's, and 1 in 4 wins. With over $300 million in cash and great prizes, it's the most prizes ever. The simple joy of winning.
Teams are back out on the field here at the Berry Center. 14-12 after 24 minutes. The Langham Creek Lobos spotted the Cy Creek Cougars 12 points and then came back and scored 14 unanswered. Let's take a look at the first half stats. 93 yards rushing for Langham Creek, 172 yards passing for Connor Feast, and a touchdown. 265 yards of total offense for the Lobos in the first half. They picked up 15 first downs. Their third down conversion rate, 2 of 9, 1 fourth down conversion, 2 penalties for 10 yards, and a time of possession of 13 minutes, 53 seconds. On the other side, the Cy Creek Cougars, 58 yards rushing, 171 yards passing for Zach Williams. He was 13 of 17 through the air for 2 touchdowns and the aforementioned 171 yards. 229 yards of total offense in the first half. The Cougars picked up 8 first downs. They were 3 for 8 on third downs, turned the ball over twice on fumbles, and had 7 penalties, 55 yards. Their time of possession, 10 minutes, 7 seconds. Langham Creek will get the ball to start the second half. Brent Moody, your keys to the second half.
Well, Langham Creek's going to have to continue to mix up play calling as they did late there in the first half when it was a steady diet of run and pass, and when they weren't just focusing on one facet of the offense, they were able to move the ball very well and get into the end zone. And Cy Creek, they've got to be able to run the ball also. Their defense needs to play as well as they did early in the first half, and they could be able to win this game.
Driving back deep to receive are Dominic Harris and Jacob Hobbs.
For the Lobos to begin the second half.
Kevin Peterson to get the second half underway. And the squib kick did touch a Lobo, but it is picked up at the 30. Out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Traylon Norton. Braylon brings it back, so we'll see with good field position what the Lobos can do here to start the third quarter. Again, they were down 12-0 before scoring 14 unanswered and had a chance late in the second quarter to get back on the board, but the Cougars defense bowed up and made the stop. Actually, an additional play was ran to close out the first half due to the defensive penalty. So Connor Feast, the senior, was 9 of 22 in the first half for the 172 yards and a touchdown pass to Caleb Hobbs. His team will start on their own 42-yard line. 4 receivers in the lineup. Jeremiah Williams will be offset to Feast's left shoulder. 3-man rush. Pass left. Complete to Icky. Oh, and it got deflected away. Good defense. Timing it well. Dietrich Hornsby.
Connor Feast pass falls incomplete, intended for number 8.
And we have an early timeout as we take another look at that pass play that fell incomplete.
He got it in there, but just a huge hit and rolled up over himself.
Pass was low. So let's go ahead and step aside. 14-12 Lobos, 8 seconds gone here in the third.
Hi, welcome to Raising Cane's. You know Cane's is all about one love. It's chicken fingers that are always fresh, never ever frozen. A friendly crew, a fun atmosphere, and a perfect chicken finger meal every time. That is one love. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
(14-12) Langham Creek. One play here in the third quarter. Incomplete pass thrown to Icky. And the Lobos will scrimmage second down and 10 from their own 42-yard line. 3 straight incomplete passes. If you go back to the final 2 pass attempts by Connor Feast. Back in the first half to close out the second quarter. Second down. Feast fires to the slot man, Caleb Hobbs. Should be enough for a first down. Ran into Trent Middleton. Ball came loose, but that was after forward progress had stopped. 11 yards on the pass play, and a Langham Creek first down, their 16th of the game. Hobbs with 3 receptions, 46 yards. Dominique Harris had 6 catches for 122 yards back in the first half. On 1st and 10, a run. Jeremiah Williams just got back to the line of scrimmage, and then looks like he's going to get at least 2.
Yeah, good run there by Williams. As looked like Cy Creek was bringing the house, and Williams was able to just find one little gap to get through and pick up a couple yards.
Remington Connors and Kyle Zarowski double up on the stop. With that run, Williams now over the 100-yard mark. 15 carries, 101 yards. Second down and a long 8, just inside the Cougar half of the field. On second down, Feast fires, complete to Caleb Hobbs at the 33-yard line. 13 yards on the pitch and catch, and on the coverage, Henry Height.
And Hobbs just finds himself wide open. It seems like he's running the routes that Harris was running in the first half.
They'll both line up on this side of the field, bottom of your screen, as the skill position players look to the sideline for the signals. 1st and 10 for the Lobos. They'll scrimmage from just inside the 34-yard line in Cougar territory, leading 14-12. Feast throws again, hit as he throws. The pass complete to Dominique Harris, who is ridden out of bounds at the 23-yard line by Dietrich Hornsby. Give him another 11, down to the 22-yard line.
A great job there by Feast, just 2-step drop and starts looking through his progressions, finds Harris and just stays right in there and fires the ball as he's getting hit.
So far, no answer to the passing attack by the Cy Creek defense. On the ground, sweet play. Williams to the 15. Williams out of bounds, banging his way off of Jamarian Beck. Back up strong safety. He's out of bounds. Mark him out at the 6. 16-yard scamper for the junior Jeremiah Williams. First down and goal for the Lobos.
And he's just so quick. Once he gets to the edge and it starts to accelerate, he just ran by about 6 white jerseys.
An impressive start for the Lobo offense to start the third quarter, but they've been down here before. They've only scored 14 points. They were stopped on 4th down and goal from inside the 1 back in the first quarter. Cy Creek come with the heat. Williams maybe gets a yard to the 6.
Jeremiah Williams.
7th play of the drive upcoming, and it's just the second down in the drive. Most every play on this drive has been a first down.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 90, Isaac Johnson. 2nd and goal, Lobos.
Almost 3 minutes transpired in this possession to start the third quarter by the Langham Creek Lobos as they're knocking on the door, aiming to score 3 unanswered touchdowns. Williams off the left shoulder of Connor Feast. Feast throws to the end zone, and it is tipped. What an excellent pass play. But a better play defensively by Dietrich Hornsby on the pass intended for Caleb Hobbs.
And that was going to be an easy 6 if he doesn't break on it there at that last minute to get a hand on it.
Defending on the play for the Cougars, Dietrich Brown.
So now the first third down of this series comes at 3rd down and goal from the Cougars' 7-yard line.
9th third down attempt of the game. They've only converted on 2 of the previous 8.
on the option. Feast tries to keep it himself and just gets another yard down to the 5. Brandon Brown was in on the stop for the Cougars.
Making the stop.
And the field goal unit will come out onto the field for Langham Creek.
The number 44, Brandon Brown. Play brings up 4th down.
Be about a 22-yard attempt here.
Tucker missed from 26 yards out earlier back in the first quarter. This from 21. Yep, check it, 22.
He missed that one too.
No, he got it. An almost 4-minute drive to start the second half. And the Lobos cash in with 3. 17-12 Langham Creek will return to the Berry Center right after this.
Following footage was captured at a local grocery store. This man just took money from his bank that wasn't in his account. Did you catch it? Let's see that again. There. He just got 10 cents back for every $10 or more purchase on his debit card with cashback counts checking from Community Bank. Imagine a bank that actually pays you to use your debit card. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
Finding qualified personnel to staff your organization, it's a difficult assignment in today's job market. If this is a challenge for you, then call Metter Staffing Services. They've been assisting Houston area employers for over 43 years in locating all types of personnel, ranging from entry-level administrative candidates to CEOs, and virtually every other job category to meet your employment needs. Join the Metter Staffing conversation online on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Call 713-941-0616 today. Metter Staffing. They know the people you need to know.
Good start for the Lobo offense. Cy Creek get the stop, force a 26-yard field goal. Give you the particulars in just a second. Bobbling it, and a little confusion on who was going to receive the kickoff. The scramble for it. Langham Creek have recovered another special team miscue committed by the Cy Creek Cougars.
I always question why people go for the squib kicks, and now I see why. Some teams just have trouble fielding them.
Jarrett Mercer couldn't get the handle. It's one of those things like in baseball, trying to call off your teammate.
Number 18.
But that is the third fumble
in the special teams.
21-yard line. 1st and 10, Langham Creek.
Now it's the third fumble in the special teams, one of which was actually recovered by Cy Creek. The third fumble lost as Zach Williams coughed it up earlier on a run. And Lath Tucker got the field goal. We'll tell you about it in just a second. 1st down and 10 for the Lobos. And a pass up the seam, caught by Caleb Hobbs for the Lobo. Touchdown, his second of the game.
Connor Feast connects with number 2, Caleb Hobbs, for a Lobo touchdown.
It's wide open right over the middle. Feast with a great job hitting Hobbs, just walks into the end zone.
Cashing in on the turnover. Some greater separation now for the Lobos. As I was going to say after that kickoff, had it been caught and returned by Cy Creek, that they were still in striking distance, and now they're down by 2 scores. Tucker boots the extra point through. 8:15 remaining in the third quarter. Langham Creek out ahead by 12.
Hey, thanks for the VIP treatment, Care. Thanks for saving me all that money on my car insurance, Robert. That's State Farm's discount double check. We dig through your policy, find any hidden savings. That's funny. Before every home game, I used to do an Ivy double check. Really? Yeah, people drop all kinds of stuff in here. Old cell phone, French horn. Andre Dawson? What year is it?
Let State Farm find your hidden savings with a discount double check.
Caught it! Woo!
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Another look at the touchdown, capitalizing on the fumbled kickoff. Let's run down the last two drive summaries for the Langham Creek Lobos.
The 22-yard field goal by Tucker was good. That coming off a 9-play drive of 54 yards, 3 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock. That scored coming with 8:20 left in the third quarter. 17-12 Langham Creek. Then after the fumble on the ensuing kickoff, one play, one touchdown. 21-yard touchdown pass from Feist to Hobbs caps off a drive of one play, 21 yards, only 5 seconds off the clock. Extra point attempt by Tucker was good. That score coming with 8:15 left in the third quarter. It's 24-12 Langham Creek on top of Cy Creek.
There's the kickoff. Bounces. Aldridge able to haul it in. Aldridge runs to his right, runs laterally and not north to south. And earlier back in the first half, he was chided by his head coach Greg McKay on a run because he didn't go north and south. Trying to make something happen. And the Cougars will come out on offense. Ball will be set at the 22-yard line. We'll see what offensive adjustments were made in the locker room from the Cy Creek perspective. Zach Williams has thrown 2 touchdown passes. One a 99-yarder to Jacob Court, the other a bullet pass completed for a touchdown to Matt McCaig. First down and 10 for the Cougars. They now trail by 12 and a handoff to Davian Masters. Masters pulling Lobos over the 25. Takes it out to the 27-yard line, a 5-yard run on first down for Davian Masters, who was held to just 1 yard rushing on 3 carries back in the first half.
And Cy Creek needs to have a long drive here. The Cy Creek defense has spent a lot of time out on the field here in the second half.
Williams on second down. Runs to his right, to his left. Out of bounds, short of the first down.
Zachary Williams on the
Yeah, and it looked like he pulled up a little early there. It looked like he still had some space and could have picked up that first down. It's going to bring up third.
Williams, 171 yards passing. Last week he threw for 199 yards, but 2 interceptions in the loss to Jersey Village. Third down and 2. He fires right, complete to Huff, the slot man. He'll get the first down and a face mask, tack on 15 extra yards after the pass.
Great sportsmanship also there by Huff. After the face mask, he helps the guy that pulled him down to the ground by his face mask up off the ground. Knows where the stick is, gets there, then tries to get a little extra.
It looks like both of them had a handful of face masks, but they're going to call it on the cover man, Jabari Salter. 4-yard pass play, then 15 yards on the Lobos for the face mask.
And Cy Creek really just needs to get the ball down the field and get in the end zone and answer the 2 quick scores from Langham Creek.
Handoff straight ahead into the secondary. It is Davian Masters. Lowers his shoulder and down to the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the run by Davian Masters, by far his longest run of the night.
Yeah, huge run, just finds a enormous hole right up the middle, and there's nobody around him.
Oh, did he put his shoulder in?
Well, he touches him until he gets to the safeties.
Traylon Norton felt that. And again, it is Masters. Dives down to the 10-yard line. Another 5-yard chunk of yardage picked up by the senior running back. He had 1 yard on 3 carries in the first half. He now has 46 yards and 3 carries here in the second half. 6 total runs for Davian Masters, 47 yards. Goes in motion to the bottom of your screen. Williams waggles to his right, throws it away. Felt the oncoming heat of inside linebacker Jared Ross. Brings up an important third down.
Williams has got to do a better job going through his progressions. He had Masters open over here on the right side, and he just let the play go on and on until the defense finally found him. Then he had nowhere to go.
Third down from the 10-yard line. So far a 10-0 third quarter for Langham Creek. Here's a pass, and it is picked off by Costanzo. Nico Costanzo still on his feet, Williams brings him down. His second interception. The junior linebacker takes it back to outside the 40-yard line.
Pass intercepted by the Lobos. Nico Costanzo, number 36, making the interception.
Got a flag on the play. It's probably going to come on the return.
Williams, number 8, making the tackle for the Cougars.
Costanzo knew he had no chance he was getting to the end zone. He's trying to hope some blockers got out in front of him.
That's Rocky Marcinelli. Illegal block on the return called on Langham Creek. The pass was intended for Bobby Chan. Williams had designs to go to the senior receiver the whole way, and what a break on the ball by the outside linebacker Nico Costanzo, and then the return back to the 43-yard line. But it'll be brought back due to the penalty.
Look at that block coming at the 32, so they're going to get the ball at the 22.
Interception. They retain possession. Officials spot the ball at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, Lobos.
4 penalties, 35 yards called on Todd Thompson's team tonight.
Well, if Cy Creek's defense doesn't step up here, a scoring drive from Langham Creek could be demoralizing.
6:33 remaining in quarter number 3 from the Berry Center. Connor Feast, under pressure, scrambles. Takes it out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, avoiding a potential hit coming from Shaquan Crawford. Again, we mentioned, Feast not known for his running prowess. He's been sacked a handful of times by the Cy Creek defense tonight. Clock is stopped with 6:25 to play. Plenty of time on the play clock as the skill position players take a look to their sideline. Feast throws it out. That one-on-one hopper to Caleb Hobbs, who is all alone, but an oncoming. Number 24, Philip Thomas, would have been there to make the play regardless.
Philip Thomas, number 24.
And Feast just kind of short-armed that one. He felt the pocket collapsing around him. Just tried to get the ball out of there and hope that Hobbs could make a play. It's going to bring up the 10th third down.
Langham Creek haven't had a good third down conversion percentage tonight. Faced with 3rd down and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Feast in trouble. Feast will throw it away. Another flag is down. If this is on the offense, I would assume, without fear of contradiction, that Greg McCaig would elect to decline the penalty and force the Lobos to punt so his offense can get the ball back.
Feast looking to the right the whole way. Had Caleb Hobbs open out down the left sideline.
When you talk about Cy Creek, you talk about the injuries. Not only injuries that plagued the team last year, but this year. If you go back to last year, the Cougars were without Devin Demas for the majority of the season, hurt early on. Devin Demas now playing D1 college football at Boise State. Dylan Pugliese had to step in for an injured Brandon Pryor, finished out the year, as Cy Creek finished 3-7 last season. Then this season, Pugliese was all ready to be the Cougar quarterback, but he tore his ACL in the team's final scrimmage against Lamar. Then Cole Barbie started the season. Then he gets knocked out in the Cy Falls game. Hence why you have the 3rd-string quarterback, Zach Williams, taking the snaps ever since that Cy Falls game. There's a poor snap from center. Loose ball picked up by Cy Creek and taken to the end zone for the touchdown by Shahar Sharif.
Outstanding play there by the special teams, and usually when the ball's loose like that, they just want you to fall on it, but that ball bouncing up pretty high. He was able to just scoop it up right off the turf and run into the end zone. After this huge hit, the ball's bouncing, just happens to pop right up where he can grab it.
We talked about and we documented the special teams miscues by Cy Creek tonight, but finally they come up big on special teams as Sharif picks up the loose ball and takes it to the end zone for the Cy Creek touchdown.
We're actually going to see them attempt an extra point.
This would cut the lead to 5. Personnel late coming on the field in the form of Elijah Rodriguez. Flag is down. The kick is on the way, and it is drilled, but we'll have to check the marker.
That's going to be offsides on Langham Creek.
Number 13, Kevin Patterson.
Let's make sure Rocky Marcinelli tells us that.
With 6 minutes, 7 seconds
Special teams for Cy Creek are walking off to their sideline, so this will be on the Lobos, as Brent mentioned, for the offsides. 6:07 to play in the third quarter. Lead is cut to 5, but the Lobos still out the front.
So, where are you living now, Will?
Where am I living? The only place I can afford.
Here it is, just like you left it.
Okay, I was smart enough to notice that this totally loaded daily double is now on the McDonald's extra value menu. Only paid $1.99. So hey, I can handle this. I got this great kind of loft space.
No way. Cool.
Check out McDonald's Extra Value Menu and find the big taste of the Daily Double for just $1.99. Just one of the great Extra Value Menu tastes. The simple joy of being smart.
Bad snap and one play. Cy Creek's right back in the game.
They trail by 5, along with Brent Moody and Jay Darnell and our entire crew. Michael Silvers with you. Coming up near the conclusion of tonight's game, we will select the Raising Cane's players of the game. Raising Cane's, the champion of chicken fingers.
Kicking off for the Cougars.
So Patterson will kick it off. The defense has played well for Cy Creek. They've played a bend but don't break brand of football on that side, as they'll look to make another stop on this high-octane offense of the Langham Creek Lobos. Squib kick, that looks to go out of bounds. We'll see if Todd Thompson forces Patterson to kick it off again. Let's take a look at that drive summary, which really wasn't much of a drive summary, but that big fumble recovery turned into points.
Yeah, fumble return, 7 yards for a touchdown by Sharif, capped off a drive of only 4 plays. Then the fumble on the attempted punt. Extra point attempt by Patterson was good. Score is 24-19, Langham Creek on top of Cy Creek.
Todd Thompson elects for his offense to start on their own 30-yard line after the procedure call on the kickoff out of bounds. Next up for Cy Creek, a tough one on the 19th against Cy Ridge, who lost last night to Cy Falls. Then they'll take on Cy Lakes. Then on the 2nd of November, they'll match up against Cy Woods. For Langham Creek, they get Jersey Village next, followed on the 25th by Cy Springs. And then a big matchup with Cy Ridge on the 3rd of November. We'll be here on the 3rd at the Berry Center for Cy Fair and Cy Falls. Something that you can look forward to here on FoxSportsSouthwest.com in 3 weeks' time. Connor Feast and the Lobos begin on their own 30. Handoff. Williams gets tackled for a yard on the pickup. Brought down on the play by Isaac Johnson.
Isaac Johnson, number 90, makes the tackle.
Try to go right up the middle, and it looks like they're going to give him about 2 yards on the carry.
And we were talking about the Cy Creek injuries that plagued them, especially last season. They were depleted when they played Langham Creek last year, and a Lobo win of 48-21. We did their season finale when they lost to Cy Ridge. They finished the year 3-7, but had they stayed healthy, you just have to think what might have been. Option, pitch to Williams, and Williams should get enough for a first down outside of the 40-yard line. And they've been able to hit the Cougar defense with that play consistently tonight.
Yeah, Williams just does such a great job of getting to the edge, getting around the corner.
You have to wonder where the outside containment is
First down for the Lobos.
from the defense of the Cy Creek Cougars. Again, they've been gashed on that option pitch throughout the night here at the Berry Center as we come down to near 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A 24-19 lead for the Lobos. Feast under pressure, steps up and is pulled down right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by George Salguero, backup linebacker, a 5'10", 216-pound senior. They'll give Feast a yard.
For the Cougars. Second down.
The play just started to break down, and Feast did an outstanding job of being able to pick up something there. And it looked like it. Initially, he was going to come down in the backfield.
Second down and 9. 4 receivers in the lineup. Feast throws to the slot man, complete to Hobbs. Hobbs will get a first down to the Cy Creek 45-yard line. Coming back to corral him, Brandon Brown.
Number 2, Caleb Hobbs makes the reception.
13 yards on the pass play.
He's just so shifty after he makes the catch. He always makes the first guy miss. Hobbs has been very impressive with his yards after the catch so far in this game.
93 yards on 6 receptions for Hobbs. And on first down, this is Williams to the second level. Inside the 40 to the 37-yard line, a gain of 8.
Defending for the Cougars, George Salguero, number 40, and number 44, Brandon Brown.
So second down and a long 2 for the Lobos as they lead by 5 and are looking to increase their lead. At one point, they were down in this game 12-0. Scored 21 unanswered points. I should say 24 unanswered points. Flag is down, pitch out, Williams. Out of bounds inside the 25. We'll check the penalty flag, but as it stands, it's a 14-yard run for junior running back Jeremiah Williams.
Should be offsides on the defense, usually when you have a flag on each side of the field. And the line judge and the head judge and the both saw that.
Offsides on the Cougars. The penalty is declined. First down, Lobos.
Williams now with 151 yards, 21 rushes and a touchdown.
22 first downs so far in the game.
3:48 remaining on the third quarter clock here at the Berry Center. Lobos are driving once again with first down and 10, scrimmaging from the Cy Creek 24-yard line. Cy Creek bring 4. Pass out into flats, complete on the screen. Spin move by Hobbs, but he cannot get away from Philip Thomas as he waits for help to arrive. It'll end up being a loss of 2 back outside the 25-yard line.
Well, he almost got away from Philip Thomas. Thomas able to get a little piece of the jersey, and he hung on to it.
That transitions into second down and 12. Take a look at the timeouts remaining. Each team with their full complement of 3 timeouts. Langham Creek 3-1 in the district. Cy Creek 2-2 in 17-5A. Feast will throw, fires over the middle, and it is through the hands of Hobbs. Beat the coverage of George Salguero. Brings up third down and long.
Yeah, it looked like Hobbs just didn't get his hands up in time. He got his hands on the ball.
Complete intended for number 2, Caleb Hobbs.
I think the ball was almost past him before he got his hands up.
And number 22, Dietrich Brown.
And it's going to bring up 3rd and 12. This is the 11th third down attempt. They've only converted on 2. Both teams really having a lot of difficulty on third down in this game.
Feist. No, it is Feast. I don't know why I thought of Feast or Feist. It's Feast, who's 15 of 32, 239 yards. Third down and long. Option. Pitch to Williams. Williams forced out of bounds, short of the first down.
Williams around the right side for the Lobos.
Dietrich Hornsby forcing Williams out of bounds. Maybe picking up 6.
They're going to give him 6 down to the 20.
Fourth down, Lobos.
Decision here for Langham Creek. Do they go for it on 4th down and 7 to send out the field goal unit? This would be inside a 40-yard field goal, which Todd Thompson said to us in pregame that he would put out Lath Tucker if it would be a 40 or closer. But the offense stays out on the field on 4th down and 7. Feast throws this side, and that is through the hands of Caleb Hobbs for the second time in this series. And the Cy Creek defense get the stop, a turnover on downs.
Cougars take over on downs.
That's exactly what Cy Creek wanted, not to give up any points there. And I think Langham Creek has got to go for the opportunity to take the points. They're having all kinds of difficulty. And so now Cy Creek with an opportunity here to drive down the field and take the lead back. Have not had the lead since it was 12-7.
2:43 remaining in the third quarter. Williams puts Aldridge in motion and hands it off to Aldridge. Aldridge left side gets hit on the play but picks up a good 7 yards to the 27-yard line. Aldridge leading the Cougars, rushing 6 carries, 55 yards. A good 7-yard pickup for the junior who came in leading the team in rushing. Pass complete, far side to Bobby Chan to the 35, 8 more yards and a first down.
That's 11 in the game for the Cougars, and Cy Creek just trying to hurry it up, get back to the line of scrimmage and run another play.
Keeping the defensive personnel on the field as is. Not allowing for any substitutions. 1st and 10, empty backfield. Williams throws on the run. Pass complete to Chan for a first down. However, a flag is thrown back in the backfield.
Blocking the back on 71. It's Nick Russell, senior left tackle.
We'll take a look.
Right there.
Penalty is holding on the Cougars.
Holding, blocking the back, same thing.
Still a 10-yard penalty, and the first penalty called on Cy Creek here in the second half. Negates a 13-yard pass play, which would have resulted in a first down. So from there, it's now 1st down and 20. As the ball is marked off 10 yards back to the 25. First and 20. Williams will decide to keep it and get 5 of those yards back.
Number 8, Zachary Williams on the quarterback keeper.
Chased out of bounds by Jalen Morris. Also in pursuit, Jabari Salter. Williams, like Feast, is not a guy you're going to think of getting huge chunks of yardage on the ground. Averaging 5 yards a run so far tonight. Throws over the middle through the hands of Jacob Court. So 3rd down and 15 facing the Cougars here from their own 30.
That pass just a little behind Court, but able to get his hands on it. He's got to come away with that catch. 10th 3rd down upcoming.
3rd down.
Now the guys up front for Cy Creek have really done an outstanding job. We were warned we need to keep our eyes on DJ Collins, and the guys up front for Cy Creek have really kept him in check.
3rd down and 15 for the Cougars. Williams waggles, throws on the run, throws complete to Chan. Forward progress is stopped at the 37-yard line.
Well short of the first down.
Number 5, Jacob Hobbs, defender for the Lobos.
Chan now 44 yards receiving on 6 catches.
It's 4th down. Cy Creek's probably going to punt here.
Exactly what Williams does, and he uncorks a beautiful punt, but it does take a Langham Creek bounce at the 25 back to the Lobo 30. 34-yard punt for Williams on his 4th effort of the night, and the Lobos hold on defense and will get it back out. From the offensive standpoint, Feast and company will need to go 70 yards to get back in the end zone, as the ball will be placed on the 30-yard line. Again, a programming note, we will be dark next week, but stay tuned. We'll announce our game for 2 weeks from now on October 27th. You can check our Twitter feed at Legacy Sportsnet. Go to our Facebook page. And as always, check our website, legacysportsnetwork.com, for the game in 2 weeks on October 27th. Williams in the backfield along with Connor Feast. 4 receivers in the lineup. Feast unleashes one that is picked off by Hornsby. At the 46-yard line, Dietrich Hornsby, who came in leading the Cougars defensively with 4 interceptions, picks off number 5.
And Hobbs still has his hands out like, what happened? It just quarterback and wide receiver on the wrong page there. I'm not sure if there was some pass interference because Hobbs ends up on the ground and is nowhere near where this ball is thrown.
Just the 4th interception thrown by Connor Feast here in 2012. Short field to work with as the defense of the Side Creek Cougars gets it back for the offense.
Yeah, I don't think there was any miscommunication there. I think he just fell down on the ground, tried to cut too fast, slipped, and then of course, the defender was right there to make the play.
Masters in the backfield alongside senior quarterback Zach Williams, the 3rd quarterback used this season by Side Creek. On the end around, the jet sweep. Minimal yardage picked up by Kyle Huff. Marked out of bounds at the 37, check it, the 43-yard line. So you give Huff 3 yards on that play.
Jared Ross, number 37, forces him out of bounds.
Approaching the final minute of play in the 3rd quarter, 24-19 Lobos. Pump fake, Williams, and there's a flag. Don't know if that's going to be for an illegal block or the type of tackle on a horse collar.
I think they got a piece of his face mask.
Well, I saw the back of his jersey come 5 inches off his shoulder pads.
I was going to say, from this angle, it did not look like a face mask.
And it's a hold. Once again, a hold hurt Side Creek in their last offensive possession. Now they have another hold here in the ensuing possession after the defense gets the ball back. The 9th penalty called on Greg McCaig's team. They had 55 yards on 7 penalties in the first half, 9 penalties, 75 yards.
That's going to put them back on their side of the field at the 47.
2nd down and 17. Williams goes through his progressions, throws, complete to Chan Chan. Bobby Chan Chan down to the 39-yard line.
Williams pass complete to number 11, Bobby Chan Chan.
Excellent job there by Williams going through his progressions and finding Chan Chan. Gives them a 3rd and manageable here from the 39.
14 yards. 3rd down for the Cougars. They need 3 yards to the 36. The give is to Masters, straight ahead. He'll get a 1st down to the 35-yard line, running for 4 yards.
That's 5 of 11 on 3rd down attempts and the 12th first down of the game.
Going against the wind, might Side Creek continue to call plays and run plays, or will they allow the clock to run out so they have the wind to their back for their next play? They will run another one. Williams, plenty of time. Pump fakes, now runs. 1st down inside the 20, slides down to the 15-yard line. A 20-yard run for the senior quarterback.
Great job. He's trying to find somewhere to go down the field. The pocket starts to collapse, and he just tucks the ball and takes off. Great pump fake right there to get the middle linebacker to bite.
Another run. This time it is Mercer, and he is bottled up after a 2-yard gain down to the 13. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We are 36 minutes complete from Cypress, Texas. A 5-point advantage for the Lobos.
Fanatic? Open a Texans checking account with First Community Credit Union and you could win a trip to the big game in New Orleans. Just visit TexansChecking.com and open your account. Signing up is easy and free. You'll get a customized Texans debit card. And best of all, you could win a trip to New Orleans for the big game or other great prizes like trips to Texans road games and the 2013 draft in New York City. Be a fanatic. Visit TexansChecking.com and sign up for your chance to win. First Community Credit Union, the official credit union of the Houston Texans.
College football returns to Reliance Stadium as the Big 12 faces off against the Big 10 at the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas, Friday, December 28th. Bring your family and friends to experience the passion, pageantry, and football tradition that can only be seen in the Lone Star State. For more information, go online to MeinekeCarCareBowlOfTexas.com or call 832-667-2390. We'll see you in December for a football celebration as big as Texas.
Michael Silvers, Brent Moody, Jay Darneal, and our entire crew from the Berry Center in Cypress. 3 quarters complete, 24-19, Cy Creek trailing Langham Creek. The Cougars are inside the 15, second down and 8 coming up. I'm sorry that I talked over the announcement of the score out at Pridgeon Stadium. Were you able to catch it?
That was South Carolina and LSU 7-3 South Carolina. I didn't hear the
oh, who cares about that anyway?
And then Louisiana Tech and something.
Handoff. Aldridge. Pulled down and thrown down from behind. The flag is thrown.
Terrell Aldridge with the handoff around the right side for the Cougars.
I believe La Tech is playing the best team in the state of Texas tonight. I believe that's correct.
The best team.
Well, the team that was in burnt orange, I thought was going to lose 69-2 the way they played earlier, but it was only 63-21, right?
So Katie's playing Louisiana Tech, huh?
Rocky
Hey,
Marcinelli.
that might actually be a pretty good football game right there.
Now you got to give credit to Oklahoma, who came prepared. Up in Dallas at the Cotton Bowl today. Face mask called on Langham Creek. What a huge defensive penalty. Takes the ball down to the 6-yard line. It's going to be an automatic first down. First down and goal to go for the Cougars. They get their 14th first down on the penalty. Now Rocky Marcinelli, as you see, coming down to talk with Todd Thompson, the head coach of the Langham Creek Lobos. And then Thompson just turns his back to him. It's just one of those times
Probably
where you
shouldn't
wish you,
zoom in on the coaches.
It's one of those times where you wish you could read lips.
Oh, I could know exactly what he said. So the 14th first down of the game.
First down and goal for the Cougars, trailing by 5. They led at one point 12-0, then trailed by as many as 24-12. Then got a touchdown to cut the lead to 5 and are within striking distance to claim the lead for the first time after having the lead to begin the game with that 12-0 spot given to them by Langham Creek. Handoff. Aldridge muscles his way down to the 3.
Number 19, Terrell Aldridge, around the right
Try to go
side for the Cougars.
around the right side and keep his legs turning and picked up some yards. Keep moving towards the end zone.
Aldridge remains in the game. Second down and goal.
And goal for the Cougars.
Ball marked at the 3-yard line. Williams back on the ground to Aldridge, who takes it down inside the 1.
Terrell Aldridge, number 19, through the middle for the Cougars.
We got the 12th third down of the game, none more crucial because Cy Creek needs to get in the end zone, take the lead back, put all the pressure on Langham Creek.
Now in the backfield, out of the shotgun with split backs is Jacob Court. Keeper straight ahead for Zach Williams, and he is stopped at the 1.
Williams on the quarterback keeper.
He got stuffed. I believe that's 57. Lewis Green comes up and makes the tackle.
Might have been 37, Jared Ross. Certainly had a 7. And a timeout taken. Timeout on the field, 10:25 remaining here at the Berry Center. Fourth down coming up for Cy Creek.
Hi, my name's Son. I'm I'm the distribution center manager of O'Reilly Automotive, and we distribute automotive parts to the customers throughout the Southern California. We chose the Moretti Valley because the local government is very pro-business, and they helped us to recruit a lot of the team members that we have in the building today. We are the leading company for the aftermarket car parts in the United States. Right now we carry 132,000 parts in stock. We sell the hard parts like alternative starters to soft parts like cleaners, soap. Well, we involve in the community with United Way through the youth program sponsorship, and we like to give back to the community we live in. We really offer very competitive wages, plus we offer health, dental, vision, as well as employee could purchase part of O'Reilly through their payroll deduction. Thanks for coming to O'Reilly. Please choose our O'Reilly stores for all your automotive needs.
Got a final from Pridgeon Stadium. At one point, it was 21-20 Cy-Fair leading Cy Woods. They would go on to win 49-20 and improve their district record to 3-2. 4-2 overall. Cy Woods with a loss now 2-3 in District 17 5A, 2-4 for the season. 4th down and a yard. Senior quarterback Zach Williams was hit hard by Jared Ross. And it looks like Terrell Aldridge will play quarterback for this 4th down and 1. And he takes it himself and rumbles over the goal line for the touchdown.
Number 19, Terrell Aldridge, up the middle for a Cougar touchdown.
The Cougars have the lead for the second time tonight.
No hole for Aldridge, so he just makes his own. Ducks his head, squared his shoulders, and just drives right through into the end zone.
Aldridge pounds his way for his 7th touchdown of the season. Extra point from Patterson. 26-24. A minute 41 gone from the 4th quarter. Great game here at the Berry Center to close out Week 6 across the city of Houston.
Footage was captured at a local grocery store. This man just took money from his bank that wasn't in his account. Did you catch it? Let's see that again. There, he just got 10 cents back for every $10 or more purchase on his debit card with cashback counts checking from Community Bank. Imagine a bank that actually pays you to use your debit card. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
26-24. Cy Creek on top of Langham Creek. How'd they do it?
1-yard touchdown run by Aldridge on 4th down, capped off a drive of 11 plays, 46 yards, 2 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock. The extra point attempt was good by Patterson. That score coming with 10:19 left in the game. It's 26-24. Cy Creek on top of Langham Creek.
Hey, Michael, I do want to throw one thing in there. If you don't go chasing the points early on in the ball game, you're up by 3 right now instead of 2.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Great point. Now keep in mind, folks, that Terrell Aldridge played the quarterback role on that last play. Zach Williams was hit hard by Jalen Ross on the previous play, 3rd down and goal from the 1, and then has not returned. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not Williams comes out for possession for another offensive possession when the offense comes back out on the field.
He's up and walking around. He's not messing with the trainers anymore. So
well, that's good news, especially from the standpoint of the Cy Creek Cougars, because their backup quarterback now is a junior, Tyler Huff. And if he has to play football tonight, that would be the 4th quarterback this season. Now, of course, there's been pass plays thrown by other members of the Cy Creek Cougars, but in terms of the quarterback position, if Tyler Huff has to play in this game, that would be quarterback number 4 for Greg McCaig this season. There's the kickoff that goes out of bounds. See if Todd Thompson puts his offense back out on the field on the 30 or forces Patterson to kick it off again.
Having a whole lot of difficulty keeping the kicks in bounds.
This has been a great game here from the Berry Center. course, a lot of people thought that with the injuries that have plagued Cy Creek this season, especially at the quarterback position, that Langham Creek would have a solid victory tonight. But the defense of the Cy Creek Cougars, which coming in had allowed opponents an average of over 325 yards per game, has played exceptionally well against this high-powered offense of the Lobos. 1st and 10. Feast begins with a handoff to Jeremiah Williams. Off tackle right, takes it out to the 36. Picking up 6 yards on the play, he's tackled by Remington Connors.
Jeremiah Williams over the right side for the Lobos.
Williams closing in on 200 yards rushing this season, or tonight, 163 yards on 23 rushes and a touchdown. He had over 200 yards in the opener against Klein Oak, a loss in overtime suffered by the Lobos. 2nd down and 4. Williams spins into the secondary. Off to the races, Jeremiah Williams. Williams following blockers down inside the 10. 54 yards and multiple flags fly.
Number 28, Jeremiah Williams.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Iki. What an amazing spin move right here. Comes through the hole, and the defender from Cy Creek is in perfect position to make a tackle and just got spun right around.
Ickey's going to be taken off the field. As the officials discuss the penalty markers. 1's out of bounds. 2 are within inside the 15-yard line. 1 at the 9-yard line.
I think they're all going to be offsetting. I think there was a late hit on Jeremiah Williams, and then I think celebration of a huge block from Iki is what all the other flags are for.
Personal foul, and it's only called on Langham Creek.
Yeah, guys, the official was telling Coach Thompson there that after the late hit, he came over and taunted the player that he hit.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they're marking it against Langham Creek.
Sometimes you fail to keep your poise. And Iki.
And actually, now they talked it over. They're going to mark them 30 yards.
For
They're
double.
going to count both of those, unsportsmanlike and then the personal foul.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
So really, after a 54-yard run, it's only going to be 24 yards. I mean, you got to give the 54 to Williams. And then the 30 yards in penalties, I mean, all that told, that's just a 24-yard run. And what would have been 1st down and goal from inside the 10 is now 1st and 10 from the 40.
When you got to think that most of these kids watch SportsCenter and saw that game that the Redskins lost because the kid couldn't hold his composure on the field and throws the ball.
You're absolutely
penalty
right.
took them right out of that game. You would think that kids would be a little wiser.
1st and 10 for the Lobos after 30 yards in penalties. They will scrimmage from the Cougar 40-yard line. Trips to the top of your screen. Back on the ground to Williams. Boy, he's got to be gassed, don't you think? 1 yard to the 39.
I had plenty of time to get his wind as they tried to figure out all the penalties.
Williams having a career night, 25 carries, 218 yards. Surpasses the amount of yards he picked up in the loss to open up the season against Klein Oak. He had 211 yards in that game. He has surpassed that, and we've still got just about 9 minutes to go here at the Berry Center. On 2nd and 9, a play fake, and Feast throws complete to the slot man. Dominique Harris stays on his feet, denies him. What willpower from Dominique Harris. Caught the ball and then carried potential tacklers down inside the 20. 20 yards on the pass play.
And he keeps this pile going, and number 70, Kenneth Thompson, just comes in. He's trying to help move the pile and just knocks over about 6 guys.
great that you mentioned the right guard. Kenneth Thompson committed to play football at Rice University back in July. Timeout taken by the Cougars with 8:26 remaining in the fourth. They lead by 2.
Just can't wait. Come to Texas Emergency Care Center. We're a licensed, freestanding emergency room, open 24 hours a day, every day. Whether it's a broken bone or chest pain, the doctors and staff at Texas Emergency Care Center specialize in emergency medicine. We're ready and waiting, so you don't have to. At Texas Emergency Care Center, you'll be seen in minutes. We're open 24/7 in Pearland, Cypress, and Atascocita. Find us online at txercare.com.
26-24, back here at the Berry Center. 8:26 remaining in quarter number 4. 2-point lead for the Cy Creek Cougars, their second lead of the game. But it is first down and 10 for the Lobos, just inside the 20-yard line. They'll scrimmage from their own 19. Williams in the backfield, out of the shotgun, Connor Feast. They all look over to the sideline for the signals. Handoff, Williams with a huge hole and untouched. He scores. Touchdown, Langham Creek. Williams' second touchdown of the night.
Finds the end zone for a Lobo touchdown.
And he just goes completely untouched. A huge hole over on the left side. Great blocking up front. Actually got away with a hold there on the left side. But Williams untouched from 19 yards out.
Lath Tucker to give the Lobos a 5-point lead. Extra point is good. That comes with 8:21 remaining at the Berry Center. 31-26. Back and forth they go. Langham Creek out in front by 5.
College football returns to Reliance Stadium as the Big 12 faces off against the Big 10 at the Meineke Car Care Bowl of Texas, Friday, December 28th. Bring your family and friends to experience the passion, pageantry, and football tradition that can only be seen in the Lone Star State. For more information, go online to MeinekeCarCareBowlOfTexas.com or call 832-667-2390. We'll see you in December for a football celebration as big as Texas.
Well, they go back and forth. Cy Creek claimed the lead. Now with their second lead, Langham Creek. Here's how they did it.
19-yard touchdown run by Williams, his second of the game. Caps off a drive of 5 plays, 70 yards, 1 minute and 58 seconds off the clock. The extra point attempt by Tucker was good. That score coming with 8:21 left in the fourth. It's 31-26, Langham Creek on top of Cy Creek.
So the Cougars will get the ball back, but you got to be careful right now because they've had their special teams miscues.
Kicking off for the Lobos.
Especially when trying to field the squib kick, or pooch kick rather.
High pooch kick. Fair catch is made by number 4, Jacob Court at the 25-yard line. Check it. Sam Adams at the 25.
Takes the kick with a fair catch for the
I'll give him the 27-yard line. Now it'll be up to the Lobo defense to make a stop. Plenty of time left here in the fourth quarter.
Spot the ball at the 27-yard line.
I already told you that Cy Fair were victorious out at Pridgeon Stadium, 49-20 over Cy Woods. Cy Woods, under first-year head coach and former longtime defensive coordinator for Greg McKaig at Cy Creek High School, Trent Faith. Saw them in Week 0 at Dynamo Stadium, losing to Klein Collins.
Williams back in the game at quarterback.
That's good news for Cougar fans. He hands it off to Davian Masters. Masters trying to turn the corner, and he will be stuck for a yard on the carry.
Just a bad decision on where to go with the ball there. I think if he cuts it back towards the middle of the field, there's more of a hole. He just kept trying to go outside, and there was nowhere to go.
Jeremy Land, number 7, with the tackle.
A rushes for Masters, just 52 yards tonight. Masters is yet to rush for over 100 yards in any game this season. Back on the ground. Masters again. Spins for a couple of more to the 30. And now it'll be third down and long.
Gabriel Aguilar makes the stop for the Lobos.
It's the 13th third down upcoming. They've converted on 5 and really need to move the sticks here. They can't give the ball back to the Lobos this quickly.
Need to reach the 37-yard line for a first down. Shotgun with split backs. Williams will throw. Now will run. Williams lowers his shoulder to the 35-yard line. Took a huge hit. I want to say that was Lewis Green coming in to make that tackle, but we'll get a better look here on the replay.
You got to like Williams ducking his shoulder trying to get that extra yard.
You see 57 in pursuit. Now he got a piece of him. Couldn't see who got the better piece of him. But it is 4th down and 3. Pass is picked off, and it's Costanzo again. Nico Costanzo inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9. Williams was looking for the quick pass to get the 3 yards they needed for the first, but he never saw Costanzo.
Yeah, Williams pretty upset with himself at the end of that play, and yeah, Costanzo just right there. Little hop to catch the ball, and he's off to the races. Williams gets back downfield defensively to get him out of bounds. A huge interception there from Cy Creek.
Now the goal of the Cougar defense is to try to hold the Lobos to a field goal attempt, because the Lobos can convert and get 3 points. It would still be a 1-possession game. The Cougars would need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Handoff Williams. Williams backs his way down to inside the 1.
Yeah, he thought he got in there.
Earnhardt saving the touchdown. Direct snap to Feast, but a flag is thrown. Legal substitution called on the Lobos.
Flag on the play on the Lobos. Penalty is too many men on the field.
Too many men on the field, excuse me, instead of a illegal substitution. Six minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 31-26 Langham Creek trying to capitalize on the second interception thrown by Zach Williams tonight, the second interception for Nico Costanzo. Option, pitch, ball on the ground, but picked up on the one hop by Williams to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown.
Jeremiah Williams, number 28, around the right side for a Lobo touchdown.
Touchdown number 3 for the junior Lobo running back.
Just an outstanding display of his focus. Able to pick up that drop ball on the option pitch and just keep going towards that end zone.
Lobo offense will remain on the field as they attempt a 2-point conversion. They have an 11-point lead. And again, when we were talking with Greg McCaig prior to coming on the air, talking about Zach Williams, the interceptions that he's thrown is because of a lack of experience at this level. Connor Feast wants to talk it over with his coaching staff as they'll come to the sideline. But when it comes to Zach Williams making the mistakes that he has throwing the football, those 2 interceptions by Nico Costanzo, it's because of a lack of experience. He was eyeing his target the entire way, and in both instances, from a defensive standpoint, Nico Costanzo, all he had to do was just make a break. And he had to make sure he caught the ball, and he did both times.
Yeah, and Williams will get better as he plays more. It's just a shame that he gets to this level once it's his senior year and just kind of thrown to the wolves.
We mentioned that he is the third quarterback this season, really the second, because Dylan Pugliese, who was in line to be the starter, never played an official snap here in 2012. Injured his knee, tore his ACL in that final scrimmage before they were off week 0 in a scrimmage against Lamar.
Wasn't there another Pugliese that was the quarterback here before Chucky Keaton?
Absolutely. I do not remember the first name, but yes, there's been a Pugliese before Dylan.
Well, Austin Pugliese.
Austin, there you go. I appreciate it. We appreciate it, Jay. Now the extra point unit comes out, so Tucker will try to extend to a 12-point lead with a converted extra point. The PAT is good. 6:20 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Lobos now back out in front by a dozen, 38-26.
Open a Texans checking account with First Community Credit Union, and you could win a trip to the big game in New Orleans. Just visit TexansChecking.com and open your account. Signing up is easy and free. You'll get a customized Texans debit card. And best of all, you could win a trip to New Orleans for the big game or other great prizes like trips to Texans road games and the 2013 draft in New York City. Be a fanatic. Visit TexansChecking.com and sign up for your chance to win. First Community Credit Union, the official credit union of the Houston Texans.
The Lobos capitalize on another Cy Creek turnover. Here's your latest drive summary.
6-yard touchdown run by Williams. His third of the game caps off a drive of only 2 plays, 9 yards, and 44 seconds off the clock. The extra point attempt by Tucker was good. That score coming with 6:20 left in the fourth. It's 38-26. Langham Creek on top of Cy Creek.
Deep to receive the kick for the Cougars, number 14, Colton Earnhardt.
Cy Creek have another tough one next week when they meet Cy Ridge. Langham Creek won't have an off day against Jersey Village. Jersey Village now with 2 wins in the district, including last week over Cy Creek and then last night over Cy Springs. Pooch kick. Aldridge from the 20. Aldridge all the way to the other side of the field, takes it out across the 35 to the 36.
Terrell Aldridge, number 19, on the return for the Cougars.
So the offense
Number 22, Keith
for Cy Creek come back out.
Makes the tackle for the Lobos.
Getting some last-minute instructions from their offensive coordinator and head coach Greg McKaig. They'll scrimmage from their own 36-yard line, trailing 38-26. Four receivers in the lineup. Williams out of the reach of Aldridge.
One of the linemen may have got a piece of that one.
Number 19, Terrell Aldridge.
It's like Williams just kind of forced that one. He's a little frustrated with himself after that last interception. Cy Creek was still in range of getting back in this game, but I think that was kind of too demoralizing for the young quarterback.
Williams is 17 of 24, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Inside screen, Chan breaks free. Bobby Chan for a first down at the 47-yard line. Chased after and angled out of bounds by Jalen Morris after an 11-yard pass play.
Defending on the play for the Lobos, Jalen Morris.
And just a
number
missed
15,
tackle here by number 5, and Chan's off to the races.
Good idea by Chan to reverse his field. Came in on that bubble screen, then went the other way, and now here's a pass and sliding down, avoiding a big contact hit. Kyle Huff.
Pass complete to number 2.
Jacob Holguin was about to uncork one on him. A loss of 2.
Jacob Holguin, number 33, leading the defense for the Lobos.
Second down and 12. Ball resting on the Cougar 45. Williams under pressure. Does the wise thing and throws it away. Pressure coming from Lewis Green. 3rd down and 12, facing the Cougars now.
He got that one up in the stands. Too bad it's not the Arena Football League. That fan would get to keep it.
Well, Williams doesn't have the most powerful arm, according to his head coach, Greg McCaig, but very accurate on the intermediate routes. And for the better part of this game, that has exactly been the case. Sans a couple of interceptions. And now on 3rd down and 12, Williams throws it over the middle. Complete. Court looking for blocks from Bobby Chan. Chan takes it down inside the 30-yard line to the 28 for a 27-yard pitch and catch.
6 of 14 on 3rd down conversions. A great job here by Williams. He goes through all his progressions, finds Huff, and just fires that one in there. A good job by Chan Chan blocking downfield.
130 yards on 3 receptions and a 99-yard touchdown catch for Jacob Court. That pass too tall for Sam Adams. Oh, take it. I apologize. Thank you, Mr. Public Address Announcer, for telling me that it was Kyle Huff. Breaks a 20 of 29 now for the senior quarterback. 2nd down and 10 from the 28-yard line in Lobo territory. 5:13 to play. Williams pump fakes, reverses his field, starts running this side. Now he will he'll just take it out of bounds. Picks up a good 6 yards down to the 22. Escorted out of bounds by Nico Costanzo.
He had Kyle Huff, like, most of that play open over the middle. He just couldn't find him.
Williams has called his number 8 times for 50 yards. Brings up the 15th 3rd down of the night, and a handoff to Masters, and he is plowed by Lewis Green at the line of scrimmage.
Davion Masters, number 25, up the middle for the Cougars.
No gain, back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 57, and Jacob
Well, that's going to bring up 4th.
33, leading the Lobo defense. The play brings up 4th down for the Cougars.
Timeout. 4:39 left to play in the 4th quarter. Timeout, Cy Creek. They trail by 12.
Hi, welcome to Raising Cane's. You know Cane's is all about one love. It's chicken fingers that are always fresh, never ever frozen. A friendly crew, a fun atmosphere, and a perfect chicken finger meal every time. That is one love. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Timeout situation here at the Berry Center. Cy Creek have no timeouts remaining. The Lobos of Langham Creek have 2 timeouts remaining. 4th down and 3 for the Cougars from the Lobo 22 as they trail by a dozen. Aldridge in the backfield along with the senior quarterback, Zach Williams. He throws, complete to Chan Chan. Chan Chan is stuck hard by Green at the 20. It's a turnover on downs.
Big play by Green there. If he doesn't get there, Chan Chan's going to get the 1st down, but a great tackle in the open field. Green just leveled him.
So the Lobos will take over.
Hey, Michael, do we have the overall numbers on Jeremiah Williams one more time? I have a feeling he's going to get a few more carries here running this clock out.
Right now, 28 carries, 252 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
I don't even drive that far.
It is a career night for Jeremiah Williams. We mentioned back to open up the season in a loss to Klein Oak in overtime, he rushed for 211 yards. May as well be the Jeremiah Williams show for the last 4.5 here at the Berry Center. He takes it to the 23.
Jeremiah Williams on the carry. He's brought down on the play by Prentice Jordan, number 31.
Well, the Lobos can't hold on.
3 on the play, 2nd down.
They will keep pace with both Cy Falls and Cy Ranch winners last night. And the Lobos would improve to 4 wins, 1 loss in 17-5A. Langham Creek's Langham Creek's only loss in district came in the loss to Cy Ranch. Their average margin of defeat, 4 points. Their average margin of victory this season, 2 points. Williams stretches to the 26 for 3 more yards. Third down. Cy Creek can't stop the clock as they are out of timeouts.
Looked like Williams could have picked up more yards kicking it further outside, but would have potentially gone out of bounds, so it just kind of went down where he did.
Third down, Lobos.
I'll hazard a guess and say back on the ground to Jeremiah Williams. Knowing that Cy Creek can't stop the clock, why throw a pass, potentially falling incomplete and stopping the clock? But they will. Pass complete to Harris. He'll get a first down. I think where he caught the ball, it was going to be a first down anyway, but he is ridden down onto the ground by Phillip Thomas to the 33-yard line, a 7-yard reception, and a Lobo first down off the third down conversion.
3 of 12 on third down conversions for 26 first downs so far. And a great job by Harris to just keep fighting and get that first down.
Harris with 160 yards receiving on 9 catches tonight. Clock continuing to move. 2:40 remaining at the Berry Center. Steady diet. Jeremiah Williams to the 35-yard line. Tackled by Brandon Brown.
Brandon Brown, number 44, makes the tackle.
Saturday Night Football is presented by Texas Emergency Care Center, and it's a production of the Legacy Sports Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or any other use of this telecast without the express written consent of the Legacy Sports Network and Fox Sports Southwest is strictly prohibited. This game is being produced by Scott Sullivan, directed by Matt Broussard. Our technical crew are Jeff Slahetka and Jake Craig. The executive producer of the Legacy Sports Network is Jim Barton. Flag on the play as Jeremiah Williams tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled on the play by
but we'll check the penalty flags.
26.
Our Raising Cane's players of the game for Langham Creek. Who else? Jeremiah Williams. And for Cy Creek, the quarterback, Zach Williams. With these achievements, Raising Cane's proudly salutes our players of the game. Penalty on Cy Creek. Second down and short. They can't stop the clock. One more first down, and essentially the Lobos can start taking knees, getting in whatever modified victory formation they have out of the shotgun, and improve to 4-1 in District 17-5A in a 3-way tie for first place with Cy Falls and Cy Ranch. This is Williams. To the 45-yard line, a 5-yard run, and the first down. That will salt this one away.
That's 27 first downs in the game, and he said that's going to be it. Just take a couple of knees.
Williams should not touch the ball again. If that is the case, 32 rushes, 265 yards, 3 touchdowns tonight in the winning effort. But it was a hard-fought victory for the Langham Creek Lobos tonight. And although Cy Creek, as we mentioned at the top of our program, you do not really want to lose 2 in a row in this district, will drop to 2-3. But if they can get on a run, they can certainly still be in the playoff hunt.
Thies downs the ball for the Lobos.
Yeah, it's still definitely in the hunt, but you don't want to drop to 2-3 in this district. It's very competitive. Any team can win any given week, and you just want to put yourself in a better position, but definitely not out of the hunt.
Coming up next, it's the Metter Staffing Services post-game show. Jay Darnell down on the field with a special interview, plus we'll wrap it up from up here at the top of the Berry Center. It's all coming your way next on the Metter Staffing Services postgame show. One more snap, and this one will be in the books. Final score, the Langham Creek Lobos 38 and the Cy Creek Cougars 26. 3 lead changes in this game. Cy Creek with a 12-0 lead, then a 24-12 lead for Langham Creek. The Cougars would get it back one last time at 26-24 before the Lobos would take control for good, winning by 12, 38-26. We now welcome you inside the Metter Staffing Services postgame show from the Berry Center here in Cypress, Texas. 38-26 the final score. The Langham Creek Lobos defeating the Cy Creek Cougars as we wait for Jay Darneal down on the field to grab a special interview, and I would assume he's going to try to talk with the gentleman who ran for 265 yards tonight and 3 of the Lobos touchdowns, Jeremiah Williams. And as soon as he gets them, we'll throw it down to him so we can get comments from the junior running back.
He might be getting the coach right now.
Or at least shake his hand. Oh, no, we're going to go ahead and take it down to Jay with Todd Thompson.
Coach Todd Thompson here. Wow, your rushing attack was the thing that got it going here tonight. Did you expect that coming in?
I didn't know. I knew they would play really hard. I mean, they had 2 losses coming in district, and if you get 3, it's going to be tough. So I knew we'd get their best game. I thought their kids played really hard. They were physical. It's kind of ugly win for us, but you know what? Better than an ugly loss.
A win's a win in this district, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll take that one and start getting ready for Georgia Village.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, very good, Jay. Todd Thompson, he's honest about his team. It wasn't pretty, but at the end of the day, they're the ones sitting at 4-1 and in a 3-way tie with Cy Falls and Cy Ranch at the top of District 17-5.
Yeah, they started out slow, but they made the adjustments right before the half and then really made the adjustments at the halftime and just came out and really dominated this game in the second half.
Yeah, I got Jeremiah Williams real quick also if you would like to talk to him. Jeremiah, 265 yards rushing. Yep, 265, buddy, and 3 touchdowns. Did you expect that coming in here?
No, sir. I don't know what this is. I'm nervous right now, sorry.
Did you have any clue you had that many yards?
No, sir. I thought I was going to at least have 100, but I didn't know I had 268 yards.
Great job, man. I'll let you get back over there to the team. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Michael, back up to you.
All right, Jay, and sometimes when you catch a player off guard, they just don't know what to say, but especially when they're on TV. But Langham Creek, Connor Feast didn't have like the best game that he's had this season, but again, we talked about it. They did enough, and when it counted, got some key turnovers. Nico Costanzo, a couple of interceptions, and Connor Feast in the offense punched it in.
And if Cy Creek does a better job fielding the ball on kicks, we might have a completely different outcome of this game. But Connor Feast didn't have to do it all on his own. He had Jeremiah Williams, and outstanding game from Williams running the ball, and made it a lot easier on Feast when he had to go to the air.
We mentioned at the top of our telecast the injuries that have plagued Cy Creek, especially at the quarterback's position. They're down to their 3rd quarterback here in 2012, and Zach Williams performed once again an admirable performance, but he made some key mistakes. But overall, it was a good performance by a quarterback who probably didn't think he'd be playing the position this year.
Yeah, he did an outstanding job, especially a guy that when you're going into 2-a-days is going to be your 3rd quarterback. And he's a senior. He doesn't think he's going to see the field. And then you have these injuries, and he just steps in, and he did a very good job. Just the 2 mistakes, the 2 interceptions to Costanzo, and he just never saw him, telegraphed his passes to his intended receiver, and Costanzo made an outstanding play. But you take those 2 plays away, and then you take away their inability to field kickoffs, I think might be a different outcome.
The loss drops the Cougars to 2-3 in district play. They're no way out of any, they're still not out of the playoff hunt by any stretch of the imagination. They just need to be able to put some wins together. Langham Creek are setting up for a fantastic finish to their season at 4-1 in 17-5A. Again, programming note, we'll be dark next week. We'll come back in 2 weeks with a great high school football game for you here on Fox Sports Southwest. For Brent Moody, Jay Darneal down the field, and our entire crew, I'm Michael Silver. So long from the Berry Center here in Cypress.